Welcome back to Waste Some Time with Jason Green. I am Jason Green. Today is Wednesday, and the gang is all here. Sean Clark and Wednesday 13. Join me right after this. Just wanna waste some time with you. Sometimes it seems too good to be true. Nobody out there to waste time with you. All right, Wednesday 13.
Hey,
Sean Clark.
Hey now.
Good to see you guys.
Hey now.
Last week, Sean, you were in the middle of basketball playoffs. You're one game away from the finals.
So one game away from taking our victory lap in New York City.
And
it's kind of like it's kind of like having just a parade, because like the real finals is happening right now. And then it's kind of like, I look at it like the Harlem Globetrotters, OKC is going to be.
I haven't watched the Knicks in quite some time. I'm a fan. When I grew up in New York, my teams were the Rangers, the Yankees, the Giants, and the Knicks. And, the reason why the Knicks were able to sweep the Cavaliers is that I don't know if you're familiar with the wrestler Danhausen, but Danhausen cursed the Cavaliers, and what a lot of pressure on him because he cursed them and then they got swept. Will he curse the next team, which could be your team? We'll have to find out, I suppose.
I would like to think that he'd be smart enough not to take that risk.
Quit while you're ahead.
As not to kill his shtick. But
that's what I thought.
Here's the thing. Either team, OKC or the Spurs, if they are able to win 2 in a row, which I don't think they're going to, they may win the next one, but I don't think they're going to get 2 in a row. They look pretty beat up right now. New York's in trouble because the East, the teams, they're not good. I mean, I'm going to be honest. I mean, the Knicks are a good team. I'm not going to take anything away from the Knicks, but the caliber of talent from the West to the Eastern Conference is quite a bit different. And
the West Conference was the number 1 and number 2, seed seats. Those were the teams that were the teams to beat. It's amazing though how fast your team went through the Lakers, and it'll be interesting. It's exciting. I mean, I never thought I would think of the Knicks as an underdog. When I grew up, Patrick Ewing, star of The Exorcist, The Exorcist 3, right? Is that the one he's in?
Legion.
Yeah. And John Starks and those guys. But people didn't tune in to hear us talk about basketball. But it's interesting. It makes it fun.
One last thing on the basketball front. I do think, though, that no matter what happens, especially for me, if my team makes it to the finals, OKC is going to be the most hated team in the world because everybody's rooting for the Knicks. And
I think that way.
And I get it, but I will take some pleasure in seeing Spike Lee and Ben Stiller and Tracy Morgan and what's his name, Chalamet, see them all cry on the sideline. I will take a lot of pleasure in it. That's all I got to say.
Yeah, believe me, I get it. So anyway, that's going on. One of the problems I have with sports watching or movie watching is that there's so many streaming services now. I never know where to watch. For baseball, dude, I have one package for the whole season.
Dude, I have such a gripe about this now. I've been an NBA League Pass subscriber for decades. And this year is the first year that suddenly games are not on the NBA package. They're on Hulu. They're on Amazon. They're on Peacock. I'm like, what the hell? How many services do I have to get? I paid for every NBA game. That's what I should get. And it's a racket, man. It's really been annoying. Really annoying.
Yeah, it's hard, and it's also hard on people who live locally and just want to watch their local team, and now they have to sign up for 10 platforms. With baseball, if the game is on Amazon or one of these other services, you can watch it 90 minutes after the game is over. But I mean, it's still ridiculous. And there's just way too many streaming services right now, and you can't subscribe to every single one of them because sometimes you go to a service, there's probably one thing on that service you would actually watch after a game. I've signed up for so many trials and then discontinued right after.
By the way, just a little frame of reference here. Spurs went 1-1 against the Knicks this season. OKC went 2-0 against the Spurs. And Stephen A. Smith, avid Spurs fan, was on ESPN today saying, if you're a Knicks fan, you want the Spurs to win because they're not going to be able to beat OKC. He says he thinks they can beat the Spurs. So
I was thinking the same thing. Listen, as a Knicks fan, I'd like to see it go 7. I'd like to see both of your teams get beat up and then hope for the best. But
you also have to take in consideration 2 of our best players that are injured right now are resting and possibly will be ready by the finals. So
for the next series.
But anyway, I know Wednesday looks like we're talking Japanese, so we should probably.
I was going to say Wednesday. Do you have any input on? Yeah, Wednesday. Do you have any input on the NBA finals?
I feel like I'm on the airplane, and when Ted Stryker's talking, I'm just gonna like get the gasoline can out.
Yeah.
Let's Wednesday. Let's talk something more up your alley.
I just don't know what you're talking about. I'm glad you guys are into it. I wish I could be into sports. I'm not. I don't know anything about it, so I just don't say anything.
These are the new Krispy Kreme He-Man donuts. Wednesday.
I got them they're in the fridge right now.
You really did
cream. The word cream and He-Man should not go together. I'm sorry. I want no part of that.
You make a good point. I didn't think of that. So Wednesday, you have the whole case?
Yes, she bought them yesterday. She's the donut fan. I'm not a donut fan, but I do have a Skeletor and a He-Man in there that I forgot to bring in. I was gonna try them on the show if you guys bug me enough.
I
don't know that I want to, but they're
what are
ready.
the flavors here? Can you tell?
Yes. All right. Well, I just know what so the Skeletor one is like. It's got a chocolate filling.
Mm-hmm.
Because she tried that one yesterday. I saw it. The top of it looks like an Oreo, kind of like Oreo or something. I'm not exactly sure.
This is the most He-Man she's ever going to get. I mean,
yeah.
This is how you suckered her in.
I have the glaze on the side of the box.
The He-Man is the one that's looks like Rice Krispie treats or some nuts or something on it. I think that's
again another word that shouldn't be associated.
It's got nuts.
I don't
and
think you're an expert, but I do have.
Let me go get them.
Okay. All right, I'll read what they are. There's the He-Man Caramel Crunch Donut.
I can't wait to see He-Man's nuts and cream go into Wednesday's mouth.
Mm-hmm. Caramel icing.
I got a laugh from Michelle. I heard that.
The caramel icing and cheesecake flavored frosting sounds good.
Oh, I hate cheesecake.
No, you sound like Wednesday now. This mighty treat starts with our legendary original glazed donut, dipped in red caramel icing and swirled with cheesecake flavored frosting that channels the energy of the power sword. A graham flavored crumble brings a castle graceful skull style crunch.
Which one are you talking about? Sorry.
This is the He-Man one. A triumphant He-Man candy piece crowns the creation, summoning nostalgic strength in every bite. So that's the
wow. Somebody used some fucking AI generated chatbot bullshit to come up with that description. My God.
Definitely. All right, Wednesday. Now you heard what it is.
Yeah, I wish I wouldn't have.
Yeah. You can eat that, by the way.
Yeah, I'm gonna try a bite here without making a huge mess.
All right,
I'm going in.
Here we go. Let's see it. We want to see it. We got to see it. There we go.
All right.
This is a better donut than my last donut. I'll tell you that.
Yeah,
that's not bad.
You feel Prince Andrew's power in your mouth?
Yeah. Do you have the power in your mouth?
Yeah.
I don't hate it. It's pretty good. A lot of flavors going on there. I like it.
Which ones did you get? The other ones too, or did you just get He-Man?
She got a couple other ones, but she got the Skeletor and He-Man one. So
All right, hold on.
That's the one I'm curious about. What's it? What is that, like Oreo?
Let me tell you about the
it
Skeletor.
looks like a Let's hear before I get into it.
This is the Skeletor double chocolate donut. It's a cookie crunch topping and chocolate custard filling. This dark delight features an unglazed shell donut filled with chocolate custard dipped in delicious chocolate icing and rolled in Skeletor cookie crumb for villainous crunch. AI bullshit. Finished with a wicked Skeletor piece. It delivers the full flavor, the full power of Eternia's most infamous sorcerer in every bite. Wow. All right. A lot going on.
Did it say a villainy crunch? Did I hear that correctly? Villainous crunch, even better. All right, well, here it is. I took the Skeletor off, and I'm getting into it. Here we go.
Right. If it tastes like Jared Leto.
Oh yeah, this is the one.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see the cross section there. Let's see.
Yeah.
Let's see the.
Oh,
okay. Let's look. I want to try that.
I'm going for bite number 2.
Yeah, look at that. That looks better than the first one.
Big time.
I found the custard.
Yeah. Is that the first time you've had custard, Wednesday?
I don't know. I'd have to ask the lady. She'd probably tell me if I had it or not. I don't think I have, not on purpose, but
that's
she
not
told me
frozen
last night
custard.
I would like this. She tried to get me to try it last night, and I said no. I'm going to wait and try it live in front of the people. It's what the people want.
We'll do it live.
Fuck it, we'll do it live.
It's
pretty good. That's really good. Way better. I like this better than the He-Man one. But
now let me tell you about the third one, because there is a third.
Is the other one in this photo just the regular glazed?
It's the Cringer one.
Yeah, it's the Cringer Claw Cookie Dough Donut.
I got that one in there too. Do I have to go get it too?
You might have.
Which one is it? The plain one or the one with the stripes?
The stripes.
It's the Cringer one. It's the green one. I think there's another one. Hold on.
Okay.
It says dipped and drizzled with cookie dough icing. This softly heroic treat starts with. It's ridiculous. This softly heroic treat starts with our original glazed donut, dipped and drizzled with smooth cookie dough icing, capturing Cringer's sweet, comforting charm in every bite. There's a tiger in this thing.
Because it's weird, is it looks like it would be caramel apple because of the green and the caramel, the color.
That would be better, I think. And I think you're right. I think the other one is just plain.
All right. Well, there wasn't a fresh one because she had a bite of it yesterday, but she didn't. She cut it with a knife. That's not actually her bite. It'd be cool if it was.
Yeah, that's very
like a viper.
All right. There's
a
bite of
this is the Cringer. This is Battle Cat, as most people know. Cringer's the cat. What was it again? What was it? What am I eating here? Is it cookie something? You said?
Yeah, it was. Hold on.
It's been glazed.
Don't get into the whole description. Just say what it tastes like.
Yeah. Softly heroic.
Softly heroic.
Softly.
That's not a. Is that one worse than He-Man?
It's not as adventurous. This kind of tastes more like just I don't know, kind of like a zebra cake or something. Because I don't really have a whole lot of donut experience, guys. So this is sort of like one of those little Debbie kind of cakes. Nothing really great, but Skeletor definitely wins. The He-Man one was good. I didn't think I would like that, but
evil always wins.
Mm-hmm.
Not bad.
That was pretty adventurous for you.
Look, because of you guys, I would have never did this had I not met you guys. I promise.
We should all go and do this though. This is the Denny's meal. Now,
I tried the shake. Yeah. I forgot about it. She was going to drive me there just to get the shake.
The shake is a strawberry shake with a hint of blueberry.
That sounds good.
Sounds good, yeah. And then on top is some Popping Rocks candy, Pop Rocks. The burger it's like shredded beef on top of the burger, and then a barbecue sauce. I think this would be a good one for you to start with Wednesday, but you said no lettuce, no tomato, no onions, no pickles, no cheese. But
Yeah, I mean, usually when I go to a restaurant, I have to order food that has all that stuff on it. I just go nothing healthy on it, and
yeah,
they laugh.
Is that ice cream on the pancake?
Yeah, it's a mint chocolate chip, I believe, right?
that's right. Yes. Uh-huh.
I don't like mint ice cream. I love ice cream. I don't like mint.
This is called the Ultimate Hero menu, naturally.
Mhm.
And
Yeah,
the
I
He-Man.
would try the crackle cakes. I'd try the shake.
Well, let me tell you about this burger.
It looks
He-Man
disgusting.
Battle Burger, a triple protein hero built for serious battles. Juicy beef, juicy beef, hand-pulled beef,
And I
crispy
pay a
bacon
publicist. I could be having this.
stacked high with barbecue sauce, lettuce, tomato, red onions, crunchy pickles on a toasted bun, served with wavy cut fries, forged for warriors. This burger destroys hunger. Now, me and Sean would try it, but I don't know about you, Wednesday.
The description alone, I have a press release coming out next week. I want to replace it with this description.
Yeah.
It's that
When
good.
when we were kids and we would watch The Price is Right, the original announcer, every time he read something, he'd read like this 9-hour description like that, and then at the end he'd say, "And California emissions." Back then, California emissions apparently was a very important part of getting a car, and they would read these ridiculously long descriptions like that one. Now, next up is Eternia's Premium Breakfast Slam, a legendary breakfast worthy of a hero's journey. Fluffy buttermilk pancakes crowned with cool mint chocolate chip ice cream and drizzled with rich chocolate sauce, served with eggs, cooked to order, crispy hash browns, and your choice of applewood smoked bacon strips or all pork sausage links. A breakfast powerful enough to fuel the champions of Eternia with California emissions.
All right.
And that doesn't sound.
Basically the grand slam with a scoop of ice cream.
Yeah.
I don't see how that works into the breakfast world. That's the most important meal of the day.
Next up is the crackle cakes. Junior Grayskull's epic crackle cakes. I mean, it's got crack in it. It's got to be good.
It sounds like Baby Billy's Bible bunkers.
Small in size, mighty in power. 3 silver dollar pancakes destined for greatness, drizzled with vanilla cream and topped with a crackling burst of popping candies, served with even more sweet chaos on the side. Perfect for the tiniest of heroes, California mission.
Yeah. Give your children a bunch of sugar.
And
Awesome.
then finally, the Skeletor's Dark Shake Verse, a shake worthy of Eternia's most delicious villain. Strawberry ice cream and blueberries collide in a sweet electric shake topped with whipped cream and a crackling layer of Pop Rocks. Fighting for the universe is sweet. So we got to go do this.
Well, you're going to be here this weekend.
I was going to say, what are you guys doing this weekend? Mm-hmm.
Why don't we go? We have to go do that meal and video it.
You're coming here this weekend?
Yeah.
Well, you know, the Monster Palooza is this weekend.
We're hoping you're going to get us into it.
I was going to say the same thing.
You know how many people have hit me up today for tickets? It's over a dozen already. Just today.
I'm sure. I wasn't going to bug you because I knew everybody else was.
What about if we wear a horse suit, like me and Wednesday are in the costume, and then you just sneak us in?
That would probably work.
Cringer.
Take a part of the costume contest and have you follow me in.
But maybe
I've always wanted to do a horse costume. This is our chance.
Or Cringer. Yeah. But yes, we'll be in town.
Are you going to Hollywood show too?
I'm thinking maybe on Friday. It's a weak lineup. I mean, a lot of people canceling. Richard Dreyfuss canceled.
There's a couple cool, like, obscure Jaws people, but other than that, I wasn't really interested.
Heather Locklear's there. That doesn't interest you guys?
I've met her before.
Heather Thomas, the two Heathers.
I've met Thomas.
I haven't. I saw Heather Thomas walk by, but I didn't meet her.
Oh,
I like
how
Charo.
long ago? How long ago?
Well, you were there, I think.
Okay, so you saw
Yeah,
her
it was
current
recently.
day.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think we passed by her, but I've never been in the room with Heather Locklear, and I was watching Return of Swamp Thing recently, and I have to agree with you, Sean. It's a horrible movie. I know we were talked about this before, but it's a cool movie poster.
Yeah, it
Great
is.
poster. Yeah. I'm
I
excited
have that. I
about
should give it to
Charo.
Simon.
Charo of Love Boat fame, but there was a couple things. I thought Terry Copley would have been cool, but she canceled from We Got It Made. But there's not. There wasn't many people, which is good for my wallet, I suppose.
Ernie Hudson's there, right? Keep seeing him pop up in my feed.
Mhm.
I'm
And
gonna
then
I'm gonna be busy, obviously. So
yeah, and you just added somebody. I thought
Ricky Rocket.
Ricky Rocket. Yeah, Ricky
Yeah, he's
Rocket.
gonna do Saturday only.
Nice. I'm sure he'll do well. That's the.
I mean, it's a lot of musicians. You know, I got Corey Taylor there, Geezer Butler, Bill Ward, his first show ever, and Ricky Rocket. So, yeah, I would think that this would be the perfect crowd. You guys should come on out. Monster Palooza.
I'm definitely coming on Saturday. That's the only day I have free to come, I think, unless we go on Friday. But Saturday was my plan.
Chatter, yeah.
And
then
Piggy
we'll get the
D's
horse
there
suit.
also. Piggy D there is there
Piggy's
also.
there. Alice is there too.
Alice Cooper,
Right.
yeah, God, I forgot about Alice Cooper.
Yeah.
Wednesday, how was
I
the
didn't see
Alice?
him last week. I didn't meet him last week, so I want to say hey to him at the show.
How was the show?
Awesome. It was really cool, actually. I was gonna get to that, but yeah, I might hit up Calico because she lives near there. Maybe we can come to the show or whatever. But yeah, I'm planning on coming to it Saturday for sure.
And then Sunday, we've got your auction, which is listed in the description for people who want to. We added a lot of stuff in the last couple of days, so if you want to get your
lot of stuff, yeah. And I still got a bunch of well, not a bunch of stuff, but I still got a few things. I got the guitar. I got to dig out of the storage. And I started doing the lyric things today. I posted on my Instagram. You probably didn't see it, but I'm going to do a lyric sheet. I have this really cool stationery, and I thought I could write out a lyric if somebody wanted me. I can't probably write a whole song out, but I could write "I want bad things to happen to you" or any of my stupid songs. Write it out to you guys, so we could do that live on the auction and tons of stuff there. And I have a lot of posters, so which seem to be the draw right now.
Well, some vintage posters too, and some. You know, you had a roll of Murder Dolls like caution tape. Can you explain to me what that was?
Let me go grab it because it's really weird. I don't even know what the hell it was.
I think it's a promo item. You know, Wednesday sends me the items for the auctions, and then some of it I look and I go, I don't know where this could have come from. You know, it looks like some kind of caution tape, but
I don't even know how to explain it. It's just tape. I don't even know what record this is for. If this is for the first one or the second one, I don't know. But it's like it's tape. It's tape. You can like tape stuff up like caution tape or something. So it's like as you can see there. And so, I have no idea where this, what, how, but it's there.
It could be yours. Links in the comment. You get $15 off your first purchase with that link.
And the other thing too that people were asking about that didn't know what the hell they were, and I posted them the other day. So during COVID, I did a fan club comic book that was online only that my artist Johnny drew out, and it was super cool. And I included my fans. I picked them out. It was very involved, and it was really awesome. And I wanted to see about getting a physical copy made. So we made these two books, which has the first 11 issues in it, and these are the the test copies of all those issues. So it's a cool story. I'm in it, my cat's in it, and my fans are in it, and it's a whole story that me and my artist put together that we did during COVID. So if you know about it, it's super cool. If you don't know about it, it's still pretty cool.
Yeah,
and these will be available
Sunday, 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Sean will still be in convention land at that time.
It was a
But I
busy
think it's gonna
weekend.
be-
I got 6 shows going on this weekend.
Wow.
Yeah, Nay just left to Denver for Fan Expo Denver. I've got Monsterpalooza. I have Norman Reedus in Hong Kong. I've got 3 guests at Iron City Comic Con. I've got 1 guest at Galaxy Con. I've got 2 guests at Smoky Mountain something or other, Smoky Mountain Comic Con,
On.
or Smoky Mountain Fan Fest, I think is what it's called. And I'm forgetting one more. I think there's one more. I don't know. Anyway,
Monsterpalooza. That's the other one, right?
I
That
don't
you're
know.
at. Well,
Is that the most shows you've ever had going at one time?
No, I've had more than that.
Crazy.
Yeah, I think that was every Denver, Monsterpalooza, Galaxy
6
Con,
at the
Iron
same
City,
time.
Smoky Mountain, Hong
Mhm.
Kong. Yeah, 6 different shows happening. How do you think I can afford all this cool stuff behind me? Anyway,
Yeah, I got to work.
Mhm.
It's great for pop culture. When I was a kid, they would do the Star Trek Creation Convention in Manhattan, and I felt like that was the only convention, and then you get Fangoria Weekend of Horrors, but there weren't a lot of shows. The idea that there's 6 shows going on this weekend, there's probably a lot more.
there's more.
Uh,
Yeah,
It's crazy. Pop
there's a
culture.
Fan Expo Philadelphia's this weekend too, but I don't have anybody there.
I keep saying that the nerds won. It used to be, you got bullied for going to conventions and liking this kind of stuff, but not now. It's massive. And the conventions have different things for people. There's horror guests, there's modern movie guests, there's anime. There's so many different things at one of these conventions. Sometimes you go to the convention and you think, oh, the line for this one thing will be so long. But not everybody has the same interest. I know nothing about anime, but when you go there, you see these massive lines for people who love it. Let's see here. Going through some of the comments. We got caught up in sports and Beavis Brown, thank you so much for the super chat. Now, Sean, you went live on Saturday, last Saturday.
Okay.
A week ago, right?
Well,
With the thing with 2
week
heads?
before Saturday. Yeah. So
Yeah.
a week and a half ago.
And people can watch the replay. I saw that you said you had technical difficulties. What happened?
I know that Zoom wouldn't let me log into the YouTube Live for some reason, so I just went direct YouTube Live, but I couldn't add Chris because of that. So I don't know. I don't care. I'm not that worried about it. Next time I decide I'm going to do a live, I'll put some effort into figuring out what's going on.
Yeah, but so you just hosted the live yourself, I guess.
Oh, I guess Spooky Empire's this weekend too. I don't have anybody there. I don't really even pay attention to that show too much anymore. So, but
That's an East Coast show, right?
Florida, yeah.
Okay.
So,
let's see.
crazy how many freaking shows there are.
Yeah, well, you picked a good business to be in.
And back in the day, it was just what, Fangoria? Was that the only one back in the day when?
Well, there was a few, here and there.
I mean,
but
like when we were when I was a kid and I had Fangoria, I'd see the Weekend of Horrors. Go, oh my god!
it was like Weekend
know
of
what I mean?
Horrors and Chiller
Yeah.
Theater, kind of like the only. So I mean, yeah, I remember when I first started going to conventions, it was literally like one a year. We would save up all year. It would be like Christmas. We were so excited. That was like when I think about the anticipation my friends and I had for Fangoria Weekend of Horrors every year, it really is a nostalgic thing. And I'm sure I'll get into that as I'm getting into the late 80s and early 90s of my growing up series. So,
by the way, is that situation in your area? What's going on there? What's the word?
Yeah, they let everybody go home. They've apparently it will not explode, but they're still dealing with the leak. But they're saying that the leak isn't. I don't know. Nobody's gotten sick yet that I know of, but that we'll see what happens. People start dropping around there, we'll know. But But
I
it's
was going
good
to
to know
message
that.
you when I heard about it, and I asked the lady. I said, "Is that near Sean's house?" And she said, "I don't think it's near his actual house,
Just
About
where I
20
grew up.
miles. Yeah.
but."
You know what's
I said,
crazy?
"Okay." I wasn't going to bug you at Texas Primary going, Sean,
I
I
thought the
didn't even
same.
know.
the
I didn't even
trioxin's been
know.
released.
I didn't even know what that place was. So I went on like Google Earth and looked where it was. I mean, it's super close to my house in Stanton. In fact, the closest neighborhood street to that tank is the street I lived on, Santa Rosalia. It's just like a couple blocks down, but that's my street. I was tripping out. I was like, holy shit. And none of those people knew what was there. Like now, like here, all these people are suing them and stuff. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
there's a bunch of class
Gonna be
action
a lot of that.
lawsuits. Yeah.
Gonna be
Oh,
a-
wow. Read that.
And there
super
was
chat.
and the crazy thing was, so that happened, and
Mm.
then an actual chemical thing did blow up in
Yeah.
Washington, Seattle,
Yeah.
or something. So when I first heard that, I didn't read it fast enough. I'm like, oh fuck, did it blow up? And it wasn't that. But like, what's causing all this?
Terrorist attacks.
Fucking
Oh, that's
insane.
Trump. It's those
And the
foreigners.
aliens, huh? Everybody
illegal
likes the
aliens. Okay, no, illegal, different, illegal. Okay, they're coming in and they're blowing tanks up. Everybody knows they're doing it. They're blowing up bigly. All right.
I heard.
Today, I heard him say, he was talking about aliens. He said, yeah, everybody loves it. It's trending. It's #1. Everyone seems to enjoy it.
I heard that MMA caused this whole thing, and I don't know what mixed martial arts has to do with chemical spills,
Oh
but
my God. You've seen the
MMA.
pictures of them building the MMA stage on the White House lawn? I mean,
Say-
we are living the film Idiocracy right now. We're literally
What's causing
living
all
it.
this?
That
Did
orange
you-
fucker is what's causing all this.
did you watch the Ronda Rousey Gina Carano super fight?
Oh my God. I watched the replay. That
That's
was
all you
great.
did.
You can watch it in a short on Instagram.
You know what's
It's like
funny?
You can watch it short.
All the Trumpers were cheering for her, right?
Mhm.
And they were all like, just, yeah, it's going to kill Rhonda. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Come on. Wait, what? Is it over? What? Like, it was like, yeah.
Anytime you see Logan Paul involved, you know it's fixed. Like the Mike
Dude,
Tyson
did you
fight.
see the fucking area Logan Paul was sitting in that was all like illuminated with like neon around him? Like he was in this special pin. It was the most bizarre, like, I mean, again, we're living in the fucking Twilight Zone right now. I don't get it, man.
I watched.
It's insane.
Well, you want to talk about real Twilight Zone? I read that men are injecting some filler into their scrotum sacs, trying to make them bigger. That's the new thing. So,
fuck yeah, I am.
you guys
You gotta read the super chat, Jason. Don't miss the super chat.
No, I didn't see it yet. Sorry. Hold on. I here we go.
So, watch your scrotes, guys. Watch your scrotes.
Dreaming in Disguise member for 25 months. It's a long time. I made it 2 years with you guys. Love it so much.
It's the one after that I saw.
All right. Well, thank you for being a member for 25 months. And if you haven't become a member yet, now's your chance. Jeff Down is up, member for 14 months. I'm all set up for the auction, Sean. I am in the video you shot from the Zombie Jamboree.
And that means you are old. Because that video is 1993. That was the first trip my friends and I made out of the state to go to a convention, a Zombie Jamboree in Monroeville, Pennsylvania.
Wow. Yeah, Jeff lives in New York, Forest Hills, home of the Ramones. I thank you guys for being members so long. I was going to say I watched the documentary about this Ronda Rousey Gina Carano fight. The documentary was much longer than the fight. And I'm hearing a narrator, and I'm like, this narrator sounds familiar. And it was Uma Thurman. I'm thinking, this is what it's come to?
Wow.
Uma Thurman is narrating mixed martial
I thought
arts.
you were going to say Beetlejuice.
No, that would have been more fitting. But so I tuned in. I go, look, I know this is going to be fake. Gina Carano hasn't fought in 10 years. She had to lose 100 pounds. And she doesn't want to get hurt. So they say, look, you guys dick around a little bit. She'll throw the arm bar on you, tap right out, and it's over. And you both make a bunch of money. And obviously that's what happened. If you had paid for that, though, boy, you'd be pissed.
I don't know. I don't think it was fixed though, because I think there's no way they would have it be so quick. They would have said, let's try to go 2
Dance
rounds,
around, right?
Yeah. But I mean, back in the day, in their peak condition, Carano was a badass. I mean, she was. But the thing is, Rousey's a legit wrestler, so she even though Gina could have probably knocked her out if had the right opportunity presented itself. Ronda always took people down and choked them out. So
yeah, I'll be honest with you. I don't like seeing women fight. I don't like seeing
unless it's over me. I can't stand.
I don't like watching them professionally fight. Now I can watch Brawl and Broads, that VHS, 2 women in a trailer park. I can watch that.
I love watching like those chicks.
I can't watch a lady with skills fight.
Yeah.
I'll watch Waffle House fighting all day.
Yeah, Waffle House fighting, or McDonald's and like the hood. I mean, those are great fun. When they just jump over the counter and give the fry person, a few.
I love all of it. Wednesday, we had a new YouTube member. You say this name better than anyone.
Who was this? Sticky Trixie? It is. I can't even read.
It's Trixie's visuals.
Trixie's visual. How did you get that right?
I graduated.
I did. Thanks for bringing it up.
Thanks for being a channel member.
Parents died in a car crash too. You want to talk about that too?
Wow, oh yeah, my parents built the car they died in. Anyway, sorry.
A dark moment. Anyway, but Sean has a series out now of growing up in Orange County, and that's when this chemical leak started. It was crazy because we've been watching your videos and seeing where they are.
Dude, it was what a crazy coincidence, right? I mean, literally, if you looked at the area that they evacuated, that is the area I've been making my videos in. Like, it's so nuts. I was just, what are the odds of all the places in the world? And it's all over like major news. My mom, who lives in Florida, called me. She saw it on the news and she's like, oh my God, and our old hood. I'm like, yeah, can you believe it?
You should dress up like that little asshole kid from Return of the Living Dead Part 2 when he gets sick.
Oh yeah, the one with the braces.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That guy.
I couldn't help but think, though, watching your video, Sean, that what if all this is going to be, destroyed or evacuated? What if there's an explosion? I mean, it was pretty crazy.
I'm sitting here, like one side of me going, I hope my hood is safe. The other side going, man, that would be good for views.
It'd be a lot of clicks. A lot of clicks. We did an episode with the guy from a heavy metal parking lot. You remember that one? Sean wasn't there that day, but Wednesday you were there. He sent me He sent me his spices. I got it here.
Oh,
came in the mailbox.
Which guy was it? Was it Graham, like Graham of Dope and shit?
He has the Jewish star necklace on. He's at the end. He's a bass player, and he talks about Ian Hill. I'll find
it. It was the living after midnight.
It wasn't the guy that we were. It wasn't the guy I was expecting, but he was super cool.
Sean will remember. Hold on.
Now I know who it is, but I didn't recognize him. Maybe I didn't make it that far in that 10-minute movie.
I'd jump his bones.
Yeah, I'd jump his bones.
Yeah, that's one of the better ones. Yeah,
party. Yeah, party. Dude, I've watched that so many times.
Heavy metal rules.
The funny thing is, I actually went to that tour at Irvine Meadows.
You did? Was it like this?
Oh yeah. Oh, that guy. Yeah. Mm-hmm. He's not in it that much, but yeah,
he's at the end.
But I believe that was the Defenders of the Faith tour. And that's a tour. That's the first time I saw Judas Priest was that tour, Irvine Meadows. And crazy story, that night there was like a riot broke out in the parking lot at Irvine Meadows, and some kids turned a couple cars over and lit them on fire. It was all over the news. It was a bit of a mess. I watched from a distance.
Judas Priest was always the craziest. In New York, there was a place called the Felt Forum, and it's attached to Madison Square Garden. And they said people cut the seats out. Back then, they had soft seats, and they said they were just cutting them out and throwing them at the stage. Never forget that story. But his name is ZZ.
That's an actual seat from Irvine Meadows right there.
Wow. I love that.
Yeah.
Anyway, ZZ Smoking Spice, he was nice enough to send it to me. And let's see. He wants to send it to you guys too. If you guys
I need to try some. Look, I cook every day almost. I need the spice.
He said he'll send it. ZZ Smoking
I need the spice. Give me the spice.
I need the spice, y'all. I like spice. It's nice.
His website is zzsmokingspice.com. So I got that. And then Horror Chick was nice enough to send me, she heard me mentioning that I like wax packs, and she sent me Growing Pains wax packs. Wednesday, do you have Growing Pains wax packs in your collection?
I do actually.
I do not, and I never have owned a pack of Growing Pains.
Some of them look like they were eaten by a rat, though, who's trying to get to that gum.
I would say that was probably what Kirk Cameron, trying to find Jesus, was eating it through that wrapper.
He was
I have a Growing Pains somewhere. Yeah, because that looked very familiar. I just don't know where it is. But
well, maybe we should open the one that the rat was in. Let's see. Hold on.
So Calm Down Rich said that he used to live by Irvine Meadows and hear the Blue Angels all the time. Yeah, when the El Toro Air Force Base was open. Now both a distant memory.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't think I have a Growing Pains. Now that I think about it, maybe some wishful dreaming.
All right, let's take a look and see what it's like in here. I watch videos, YouTube shorts all the time of people opening packs of cards. This gum is pretty rough. Actually, looks like part of the gum may have disintegrated,
or was eaten by the rat. Maybe that's what the rat was trying to get.
That's all that's left.
Watch out! It's the hantavirus.
All right, eat it, Jason. Eat it. Eat it. Eat it. Eat it.
Yeah, taste test it.
Come on, taste test it. Come on,
because I think the rat really got a hold of it. All right, let's.
Any virus that rat left on that gum is long since dead.
You know, I'm
seeing comments. People are saying eat it.
I'm sure they are.
We get 20 eat it. He'll do it.
There is the fanatic himself, Kirk Cameron. You know, people send cards in to get graded. I don't think any of these would get an A.
Don't forget his hit movie Like Father Like Son with Dudley Moore,
and featuring the band Arthur, featuring the band Autograph.
Wow.
Yeah.
Down is up 76 said, Sean, do you have the mini Kiss cards from Holland? Yes, I do. They are called Monty cards, and in fact, not only do I have the cards, I have a box, which is incredibly rare. Of course, John 5 has a box, but you know.
He'll tell you all about it.
We're up to, we got 5 eat-its.
So far, all I've seen is
those are good cards.
All I've seen is handsome Kirk photos so far. Oh,
you know what? I need one of those just to put near me before I go on stage every night. Like right as I walk on stage, that's something I can like touch.
Oh, is that a sticker? That's a good sticker.
That's the best one. That's number one.
What? Is that the dad? I can't see yet.
It's Alan Thicke jamming out on the guitar.
Oh, Jason, man, because he really did jam out. He sang the Different Strokes song, but he doesn't sing the Growing Pains, right?
That's the weirdest thing. No Growing Pains. He did Facts of Life and he did Different Strokes.
Did I ever tell you my Alan Thicke story?
No, I'd like to hear it.
Please.
I got one.
All right.
So you guys know my buddy Darren Roberts, bass player, Yuckmouth, effects guy, makeup guy. Anyway, he was in a band called Handsome Devil, and they were on Dirty Martini Records, Lit's label. It was during that whole late 90s lit madness time. So they had a music video song called Making Money. Look it up on YouTube when you get a chance. And it's a fake infomercial is the whole thing. It's actually a terrible video, really. Sorry, Darren. I love the song. It's great. That video is awful. It's very cringy. But he plays a host of an infomercial. And so I was there hanging out, and he walks into the dressing room, and I look just like the guys in the band, basically, right? So he walks up to me and he's like, "Oh, I can't wait to be in your video, and blah, blah, great to meet you. The song is great." He's shaking my hand. I'm like, "Dude, I'm not in the band," but it was super nice. But now he's dead. Oh, a lot more edits. We're over 10 edits. Anyway.
Wednesday, did you, or Sean, actually both of you, did you ever play a gig and then you're in that hallway with all the other bands and then you just start telling everybody great show even though you didn't see any of it?
Yep.
No.
Yep.
I never really talked to other bands.
I would always just go, great job, nice work, good show.
Yeah,
but sometimes I think I was telling guys who aren't in the band.
Steven Dorff's dad wrote the Growing Pains song.
Wow, we're learning a lot today.
I have a Steven Dorff story from this weekend.
Let's hear it.
The stuff? Or no, he's the Gate, right? He's
the Gate. And Blade. He's Frost. So I saw him in Manchester, like a few weeks back, whatever, right? And I don't really know him, but I was like, hey man, how you doing? Whatever. I don't really know him. So he's a guest at Texas Frightmare this past weekend. I'm outside, like walking. There's a way to avoid the crowd, and you can walk from one side to the other. I'm walking outside, and he's walking towards me, and he's like, "Sean, what's up, dude?" And I'm like, first off, I'm shocked he knows my name. I'm like, "Oh, hey, what's up, man?" He goes, "Dude," he goes, "You got a lot of airtime the other night in the Laker game." He goes, I'm sitting there watching the game, and I see you sitting there right behind the bench, and I'm like, "Hey, I was just with that guy in Manchester." And he goes, "I looked you up and saw you're a legit fan. You've been a fan a long time." I go, "Oh yeah." And he's like, "Those are expensive seats." And he starts telling me a story about Jack Nicholson took him to a few games, and he said Nicholson used to have his own private locker room, and he's like, "Dude, it was." He goes, "It was crazy." He got a little more detailed on some stories of things that went on back there, but I probably can't say those here. But
yeah.
But he said it was good times in the Laker locker room. That's all I get to say.
Sean, you're getting more notoriety now from being courtside and fighting with LeBron James or telling him the truth.
Yeah, LeBron, he didn't mean it, bro.
It's one of my favorite stories.
This guy's innocent.
That's why you got to ask Sean questions, because what he thinks is crazy and what we think is crazy is very different. You got to pry until he tells you something. Here's the Tracy Gold, Joanna Kearns rookie card. That's got to be collectible.
Man,
that's the first one.
I think I need that Jason Seaver card. That's a good one.
Okay. Which one? Be yours. What show was Tina Yothers in? Was it this show or was the other one?
She was on Family Ties.
Family Ties. Okay. Because she used to come see our band play all the time.
She had a band of her own called Jaded.
Yeah. And I'll actually think she might even dated our guitar player for a minute, Alfunction. So
I heard a rumor that they were going to do a convention tour this year of Family Ties. That was a rumor I heard. I don't know if you heard it, but Michael J. Fox and then the rest of those people. Anyway, I mean, these are kind of fun cards.
Yeah.
Comedy shows don't always come across in cards. There's a lot of cards in here.
I'm feeling the episode. I feel like I'm in that kitchen with them and the living room.
Kirk Cameron and a rusty trombone. It looks like you don't see that every. This is a lot of cards. Look at all these cards.
Yeah.
The father, son.
I thought you were done.
No, the rat didn't get the cards, just the gum.
Oh shit! Oh, he's upside down. Blood's running to his head. Hold on.
Look how angry he is.
This is him preaching. That's him preaching the word right there, the gospel.
Yeah, that's pre-preaching.
That's him yelling at Julie McCullough for being in Playboy and firing
her. Saying the F word once.
Mm-hmm.
So you go to hell, sinner.
Yeah. Anyway, well, thank you, Horchick. I'm a fan.
Hey,
of
I had to ask
Pack.
you guys a question. I know we were talking about He-Man a couple shows back. Are you guys not like? Do you know all the characters? Are you familiar with them all? Like, do you know who Moss Man is?
I know them all.
Yes, I think so. I don't know them all. I know a few.
But do you know who Moss Man is? The actual figure. Do you know about him?
I don't know. Maybe. Let's see if it's the one I'm thinking of. There's one I'm thinking of.
Hang on.
I think you'll recognize Moss Man.
Where's he at?
Wednesday uses the Dewey
The
Decimal.
Moss Man Chronicles.
Okay, he's over here. Hold on. Well, the reason I'm bringing him up because I read something online and it made me laugh. So Moss Man, he's actually got like.
Oh yeah. Oh, are you talking about how the last flocking company just is closing?
No, I heard someone say that they were talking. Somebody in the He-Man movie thread said, "Oh man, they've got everybody. They got Moss Man. They got blah blah blah." And somebody in the comments said, "I'll never forget. My brother got to second base with this girl, and I asked him what it felt like, and he said Moss Man."
That's right. Well, I read this article recently that said that the last company in the world that was it was like China or Japan that actually flocks things. That's what flocking is, right? That material on top of it. It said that they're closing, so there will no longer be. I can't imagine that somebody can't make them, but apparently it was the last place that flocks things.
Flocking is almost done. It's Funko Pops. Flocking is huge. That was a big thing to get a.
I don't know if they do it themselves or if they sent it to this place that's closing. I don't know. I mean, the original Rudolph was flocked. Come on.
Yeah, you can't get
flockers.
You can't get a good flocking anymore. Welcome to that ghastly ghoul. Thank you for becoming.
Moss Man has residue. Like I feel like I got like he's on me now. Like he's weird.
I'm sure he is. Yeah.
Check out the that waistband there. It's pretty good. It's like he shaved there. Like he used that.
Yeah.
I saw a commercial. These girls they shave right around there.
Looks like he's wearing those Peter Criss boots I have.
Well, we forgot Leo was on Growing Pains. He did not get a card. Those cards were made pre-Leo.
Again, Leo was at that game I was just at. I'm just connected to all these people.
And Julie McCullough was also after. Did you represent Julie McCullough?
No, but I got to know her really well because I saw her so often at the convention. I haven't seen her in a minute, but she used to be at every chiller. She was like, she should have had a stake in the show. She was there so often.
Mm-hmm. She did a collector's show once where she said, "This is my farewell show, never signing again. I'm blowing everything out." And then a few years later, she was back. It was like a kiss farewell.
It's like the Who.
Yes, that's very Who-esque. Lots of people do it yourself flock. I wonder if we'll get a rise of small businesses offering custom flocking.
Just put some of that chia stuff on stuff, and then you got your own flocking.
Yeah, I got my flocking.
There
right
you go.
Here. Yeah.
I pity the fool don't open that box. You got to open that and make that thing, boy.
Maybe I probably should make it. Yeah.
Come on, boy.
Have you guys ever done a chia pet? I've never. Yeah.
I haven't. I've done sea monkeys, but no chia.
Did you do a licensed one, Sean, or like?
Yeah, I think. Which one did I do? It might have just been the regular basic chia. Before they started doing all the crazy characters.
Bros.
Yeah, I mean, can you even find an OG chia anymore? That might be the hard one to find.
That's a good point. Yeah. Let's see. Someone says there's a good post-credit scene for He-Man, so we're gonna have to stick around.
Have you seen it yet?
No, I'll see it next week. Wednesday next week, actually. Oh, I might have to. Can I do the show next week? Because I'm going. I bought tickets for it. I got a ticket on for Wednesday, I think.
I think it opens next week wide. It had a screening,
but I got it 2 days before it comes out. I got a ticket to somewhere. I don't know. She got me tickets.
This weekend was Mandalorian and Grogu. I have not seen it yet.
I want to go see it. I mean, I'll go see it in IMAX probably this week.
Yeah,
I want to see Backrooms. That's the one I want to see.
Yeah, I hear that's cool. And then the other movie that's got a buzz is what's the one about it was filmed in Burbank, I heard. Obsession or something or some
Obsession was filmed in Burbank?
That's what I heard, the whole thing.
Oh, didn't know that. Yeah, I liked it. I saw it. It was good.
I don't know if we're going to Not Scary Farm, but I'm looking forward.
I've been going every year since I was like 8 years old. I ain't going to miss a year.
I'm looking forward to the OC Fair, though.
Yep. Still no good, but actually Culture Club is playing OC Fair. That's the only one that I was kind of like, that's cool.
At least it's something that we like with retro. Yeah,
I'd tumble for that.
Tumble for it. Yeah.
Give me time. Not again.
Someone
Turning
says
on
they
George.
have ice spice chia at Spencer's. Yeah.
That's where
You
we
guys
are.
think I have an accent now? Years and years ago, I used to say ice and nice. And I've corrected myself a little bit.
Sean has a 6 degrees of separation. That's true. You can probably name anyone, and within 6 get to Sean Clark. If someone wants to put a suggestion out, we can try it.
Would that be not people I've been in the movies with, but people that I've met? I'm guessing, because I've only been in a couple movies.
I think, yeah. Well, yeah, I think it's people that you've met or have some connection story with.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see if anyone comes up. A real house in Burbank was remodeled for Bear's home in Obsession. Wow.
Okay.
It's probably right next
to
you.
That they used a real kind of witchcraft type store somewhere. That must be in Burbank.
There's all kinds of witchcraft here. That's why I moved here.
That was the that's what
I love witches. I love crafts. I love Kraft macaroni and cheese. I thought, why not move here?
And the Back to the Future Burger King.
Yeah,
like witches.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And I don't think he's ever had no sandwich. All right, let's start with Hervé Villachet. Sean, can you somehow get to Hervé Villachet?
Okay. Yeah, I've met Danny Elfman, who was in Forbidden Zone with Hervé Villachet.
That's insane. That was fast.
Yeah.
I thought
I just saw something of him. Do you guys remember that show Fairy Tale Theater?
You sent it to me and I remembered it. Shelley Duvall. It was
right.
on.
Yeah, but I sent you the one with him, and he plays Rumpelstiltskin.
Right.
And they put he's a creep. He's so weird in it. I love it.
I got a funny little person story for you. Also happened this weekend. So apparently Warwick Davis, Wicket, Willow, Leprechaun,
Harry Potter.
Apparently he wanted to, I don't think he wanted to meet Matthew Lillard, but he wanted something signed by him or something. I can't remember. Something happened where Warwick Davis wanted something from Matthew Lillard. I wasn't there when this happened. But somebody came over and asked for something. And anyway, I guess Matt was like, I don't know who that is. Like, he's all Warwick Davis. And he's, no, I'm messing the story up. He signed it for him or whatever. And then one of the assistants came over and said, hey, Matt, Warwick was, says thank you. And he heard that you wanted something signed by him. And he's like, I don't know who that is. And we're like, Warwick Davis, he had no clue. He had no clue who he was. Right. So I come right after and, I heard this story and I go, well, I want something signed by friggin' Warwick Davis. And the person goes, well, I'll take you up to him right now. So because he was upstairs, take me upstairs. I decided just to get a photo with him, but it was so funny. He signed a Harry Potter photo for Matt. Where is it? I brought it home. God dang. Hold on. Let me see if I've already put it away. Shit. I don't know where it is. I haven't completely finished unpacking, but I took it. It was a Harry Potter photo, and he wrote something like, who the hell is Matthew Lillard? And he signed it. It was a good sport about it. It was just a mix up. He heard something wrong. But I went up there and talked to him for a bit, and he was awesome. And I'll share a photo. Here you go. You can see it.
Look at that.
That
is the modern Billy Barty. I mean, he's hip little person these days.
Okay, I see. I'm seeing some. Somebody said Gary Busey. Okay, well, I used to rep him a long time ago, so that was easy. Billy Barty, I have met. Met him at the Strawberry Festival years ago. Got a photo with him and got a bunch of stuff signed. So the 6 degrees are getting shorter.
Yeah, so some of these especially, like Gary Busey did so many shows and you repped them.
You're gonna have to go real obscure to try to stump me on this one, but
yeah, definitely. All right, let's see here. You don't come across a lot of Warwicks.
Yeah. So real quick on the Growing Up series, the newest video is uploaded. It's ready to go. I've just been trying to decide if I should drop it next or drop something else to kind of break up a little, as I have some collection videos ready to go. Also, I have a new Horrors Hall Grounds video that's ready to go. I'm trying to decide what to put up next. So, that's what's been going on with that. So hopefully I'll make up my mind tonight and maybe put something up tomorrow. I don't know.
Nice. You've been more active.
Drop it like it's hot, Sean.
Yep. Gotta do it. Gotta do it.
Kevin Tighe, who was on the show Emergency. Can you get to that?
I don't know who he is.
He was Roy DeSoto on Emergency.
Is he one of the 2 dudes?
Yes.
Let me look him up real quick.
Yeah. The other one is Randolph Mantooth, Johnny Gage.
Somebody said that? Oh, Bill Coyne? Come on. I've met every member of KISS. That's easy. Charles Bronson. I met that guy who's his lookalike. But Charles Bronson, yes, I used to represent, what's her name? Robin. She's the one who played his daughter that gets raped in Death Wish 2. But what is the dude's name? Kevin. Let's see. Emergency. Let me see this dude. Emergency. Come on, really? Not gonna.
Let's see here.
Which dude is this? Oh, that
Robin
guy. Oh,
Sherwood.
yeah, from fucking
This
Roadhouse.
fucking guy.
From Roadhouse.
Oh, it's right. He's in Roadhouse.
Yeah.
I forgot.
Which guy? Which guy?
He's the jerk who runs the club.
He runs the Double Down. He's the one who hires the cooler. I'm trying to think if there's anybody in that fucking movie I've met. Oh yeah, the flirty waitress. That she's also in Witchboard. I can't remember her name, but you know who I'm talking about.
I can picture her, yeah.
She's the friend in Witchboard, but she plays the flirty waitress who's always hitting on Swayze, but he's not interested. But she's kind of the comic relief.
He's the one that gets up and sings with Jeff Healey.
Yeah, her. Yeah,
she plays a mechanic in Drowning Mona too.
I was fortunate to meet Jeff Healey a couple of times. One time I had him sign an album, and I thought I would hold it for him, but he told me he told me give me the record, and he said he signs things the way he plays guitar, and he put it against his lap, and he signed it. And I got to tell you, his signature was better than the 2 guys in the band who have sight. Then I met him a second time, and one of the pictures he didn't look in the camera, obviously. So I came back and I used another voice, and he fell for it, and he looked in the camera on that one.
Yeah, somebody actually put it in here. Kathleen Willoty. That's her name.
There it is, right there. Yeah.
Adam West, met him. Doug Bradley, know him.
Yeah, most of these people, especially if they've done conventions.
Chris Christopherson. I work with Richard Tyson, who I don't think he is. He was his son-in-law. So
that's a funny one. Larry Bud Melman.
Met Tawny Katane. You guys have heard the story how Piercy signed over her signature on my record.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Larry Bud Melman I used to see on the subway in New York. He was on
Easy One. I'm in a movie with him.
Freaked. Really?
Yeah. He's in Alex Winter's Freaked.
Never would have guessed. That makes sense. Yeah.
Harry Dean Stanton, I went and saw his band play at a little bar in Dana Point. It was like 10 people there, and he signed all my shit afterwards. He was super
I wish
cool.
I would have went. Remember when he would do that. He would just appear in these little clubs. Yeah, that's
Richard
cool.
Lynch, met him. He used to do conventions. Gerard Way, he is, well, the guitar player of My Chemical Romance is really good friends with a buddy of mine, Tate Seisnick is his name. No, not, is it Tate or is it Justin that also knows him, the guitar player? Well,
I gave My Chemical Romance their Album of the Year award for Metal Hammer, completely wasted out of my mind. And I've never seen the footage of it, but I can barely talk.
Wow. Billy Mooney, yeah, I've even shown him my tattoo of him. Wes Craven. I've not only did I meet him several times, I did 2 audio commentaries with him on 2 of his Blu-rays that you can buy and listen to us talk. Yeah, I think it's time to give up, kids.
Yeah, I don't think you're going to get them. Wednesday, did you give those guys the awards by yourself, or was it
No, I literally just thought about it when you said it. Like my brain's going, well, that's crazy. I haven't even thought about that. We were at Download Festival, Wednesday 13, my first time playing Download was 2005 when my first album came out, and My Chemical Romance was just on their first album. I guess I guess they just put out the song with the coffin that was huge. I don't know their music.
Helena, I think.
Yes, that song. And my publicist came up and said, Metal Hammer wants to know if you want to go up and give My Chemical Romance, they want Album of the Year. They can't be at the award show, so they want a video you giving it to them, and then they're going to air it at the award show. And I had a column in Metal Hammer at the time, which is why they asked me to do it. And I was like, yeah, I'll do it. And so I go up to them and I go, hey, you just won Album of the Year. And my bass player didn't know I was filming. And just in the middle of it, just comes running with a big bottle of Jack Daniels going, woo! Just right in the middle of them, and crashes the whole thing and ruins it. And they go, cut. Who is this guy? And I go, oh, that's my buddy. And they go, oh, then they realized they should have never got me involved in it. So we had to pretend to do it again. And they had to pretend like they didn't know they were getting Album of the Year. So I don't know. There's footage of this somewhere, but
I'm looking for it. But any idea what year it was?
2005. But I don't think they had the show videoed then. It was like the second year they did like Metal Hammer Awards. So I don't know.
2005.
Somebody said Cliff Burton. Well, I saw them on Master Puppets tour. So
I met Kirk many times.
Was it also called the Kerrang Awards, or is that something else?
That's 2 different ones, but magazine. Yeah, it was for Metal Hammer. I see. But I've been at the Kerrang Awards too. That's where I went to it once. That was really, really cool. I met a lot of people there I didn't even realize till later. Met the guy in Muse in the bathroom. Our guitar player was vomiting and threw up on his shoe, and he apologized. Oh, I got a little too much to drink tonight, mate.
Oh, he said Tommy Lee. I've been in the same room with Tommy multiple times. I never talked to him, and I've met everybody else.
On 5.
Yeah, and somebody said Wally George. I told my Wally George story before, right?
I'm not sure.
Do you know who Wally George is?
I do. Remind me.
So Wally George was like the fucking first shock TV show host, like before Springer, before what's his name?
Oh yeah, I know who it is. Yes.
Yeah, and it was a public access show. It was like Channel 56.
Yeah.
And here in Southern California, I don't know if it went out beyond. I mean, maybe you guys saw it out of state, but anyway, I was in a band called Ragabash, which briefly changed its name to Morocco Plus, and they played our music video and interviewed us on Request Video, which was also on Channel 56. And while we were there to do the interview, I said, I was like, oh, this is where they filmed the Wally George show. And I said, is Wally here? And they said, yeah, you want to meet him? I'm like, yeah. And they took us to his office, and he was in his office. And hold up, I always pull out stuff.
That's
not
quick.
going to be my wiener, but it's going to be something else. But
Wally George's daughter is Rebecca De Mornay.
Rebecca De Mornay. And
Yeah.
I go in there, and before I can even say anything to him, he goes, you want an autograph? And he pulls out a shitty, like, Kinko's 8x10 and signs it to me. And I have it here somewhere. Hold on. And it's a really bad one, but he's been dead a long time, so I guess
Is this if this the guy I'm thinking about? He's like the blonde Morton Downey, right?
Well, he had white hair.
White.
I
hair,
remember
yeah.
white most of the time. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I watched this recently. I was watching all the Howard Stern prank calls, and that popped up in the middle of it.
He's always was involved in Howard. That's probably where I first heard about him.
Yeah.
I remember when Stryper was on his show. They were guests, Robert Sweet and Michael Sweet.
Yeah, I don't really remember.
Oh yeah,
watching
somebody
them.
actually mentioned Stryper. I didn't even see that comment. That's funny.
That's funny.
Yeah. I might watch that. I might watch some of his stuff tonight while I'm eating my dinner alone.
Definite legend. When I was working with Trauma, they had a scene that they needed dialogue written, and it was for Joe Franklin. Do you guys remember Joe Franklin?
Oh yeah.
He was another late night guy. He was really cool, but he was a funny guy to work with. These are the crazy memories, and that's why I love California, because this pop culture history. Any block you walk on in California, there was a good chance that something happened, or something happened very close, something famous, something historic, and characters like Wally George were just such a part of that time.
Somebody asked if I ever met Chester Bennington. Yes, I did. Ryan Shook's birthday party at Ryan's house. Because Chester and Ryan were best friends, and I met him at his birthday party. Yeah.
Yeah, he was a nice guy. I'd met him a couple of times. Nice guy.
Incredibly nice. That's funny. Somebody said, I bet Sean did through Ryan and Amir, but I didn't. I don't know Amir. I told my Amir autograph story. Remember?
Possibly
he was
the worst
at my show in LA, and I still didn't get a chance to meet him.
Probably the worst autograph ever, Amir.
Yeah, pretty bad. It looked like some of those videos I saw recently of Nick Cage signing for fans, where he literally. Yes. Did you see that?
Check mark.
It's like this. It was like he just goes like that.
Mm-hmm.
It was like a squiggle. It was like that.
I have one of those in my collection. Al Pacino can do that too.
I got a good Pacino. I got it because my buddy. I'm gonna show it to you. Why not? Right? My buddy just did a movie with him, and apparently this is really cool. Pacino has a thing he does when he does a movie. He asks that anybody that wants anything signed or anything to bring it on the last day, and they lay it all out in a room, and he signs it all on the last day of filming. So I gave my buddy a Scarface 8x10, and he took it. And hold on, it's a nice one. He did a good signature. I was stoked.
He has a nice one. It's sort of a rounded version, but then there's the check mark.
Oh, you know what? I may not have actually put it in my folder yet because I got it fairly recently. Yeah, let me see it. So it's going to be in this stack. I'll show you guys. Keep talking. I'll find it.
All right. Well,
I got a stack of shit.
Bruce Campbell autograph being bad. Yes, Bruce Campbell's autograph was terrible. Yeah. Another terrible one.
Not great.
The guy who plays Vecna has a terrible autograph. Yeah, that's a good one. That's the round one. I have one of those too in my collection, but yeah, that's a really good one. Jamie Campbell Bower is Vecna, and his autograph is just the letter J, but then he'll write Vecna or he'll write best wishes. To me, if you're going to write all that shit, why don't you write your name?
Yeah, he's at that show this weekend in Hong Kong with Norman.
Yeah, he's at a show that I was looking at going to. Sean, are you doing the Midsummer's Fright? Is that what it's called? Yeah.
Midsummer Scream.
Midsummer Scream, yeah, because that has a bunch of your people.
I have the Scream cast there. They're doing a 30th thing there. That's their one California appearance this year.
Yeah. So if you guys want to go, Long Beach, California, Scream for Me, Long Beach. You need Iron Maiden at that one.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Trying to catch up on some of these questions. We go into such tangents. Let's see.
I was trying to find a video. You were trying to find that My Chemical Romance, but there is a video online of me right after that, and I can't even talk. I'm so messed up. It's pretty hilarious.
I wish I could. Find that shit.
I'm trying to find it. It's like I'm like you can hear me like I'm slurring. I'm like I'm just trying to get as drunk as I possibly can.
Yeah.
Like,
See,
yeah.
I've never got to know you during that phase, so I want to see it.
Yeah,
I was a hoot.
Met Glenn many times, saw Typo, but never met Peter. But I worked with John Kelly, so
I toured with Typo. I did 2 weeks in the States with him. Probably one of my favorite tours.
And any interesting Peter Steele stories?
We were just always on the bus. He was always telling jokes, and he was telling me a story about his favorite things to do in New York was, he said, we used to play Invisible Pedestrian. And I said, what is that? He had a name for it. Maybe it was Invisible Pedestrian, but they would steal bikes and they would roll them into traffic with nobody on them. And they would get hit by cars and they would just laugh about it. and then he was telling me about how on Halloween he had this idea that he had this glow in the dark fingernail polish, and he was like, yeah, and I thought, it'd be really cool if I'd like put it on my teeth. So I opened my lips real wide and I did it on my teeth, and I was letting it dry, but I got so high from the fumes. He said he walked out of his apartment and he's on the streets and and his teeth were glowing and he was high as hell and everybody was running from him because he looked like Frankenstein.
One of my favorite stories about him, and Johnny Kelly shared it, is that they were at a gig and there was a bathroom and somebody broke the toilet. Like, I think they got into a fight or pushed it or knocked it over. And the venue said, well, you're going to have to pay for that, for that broken toilet, or they cracked it. So they went and got a wrench. And they said, if we have to pay for it, we're taking it. And they took the toilet onto the bus with them. They had kept it, which was a good one. The other one Johnny told me was when Playgirl magazine came out, Peter Steele really thought that women were reading it and that he was going to be a big superstar with the ladies. And then when it was mainly gay men asking him to autograph the magazine, he was in for a little bit of a shock, but definitely an interesting. And I met Danzig a ton of times also. I've never had a bad experience. He was always very pleasant the times I had met him, which was good. Let's see here.
Somebody asked Eddie Trunk. Yeah, I've met Eddie a bunch of times. I'm sure I
saw Eddie at the Alice Cooper Chris Angel show, which I talked about and stopped talking about it. The show was awesome. It was
how cool. Was the actual show?
Super cool. It was a really long show. It was done really well. It was cool because it was a small theater, but it had LED walls that went over the ceiling and throughout the walls. So when the show starts, they had some visuals synced up, and it just kind of felt like almost for a moment, like when it starts, it felt like you were like on a roller coaster for a minute. And it was just cool. Like, it just, all the songs, all the visuals were just heightened with like Dwight Fry. He was the coolest part of the whole show. So all the LEDs, all the videos. So he's in the front in the straitjacket, but behind him is like an insane asylum. So you see like shadows of people that look like, it's just really cool the way it's set up. It's not just a regular video wall. And Chris Angel didn't intrude too much, I didn't think. I wasn't annoyed or anything. Like, he didn't, but he also didn't do a whole lot of stuff that was like mind blowing. Like, oh my God, I've never seen that before. They saw a girl in half. They do a couple little things. He does a razor blade thing. But the cool thing with the Dwight Fry is Alice is in the straitjacket, and the whole theme is Chris Angel is the young version of Alice. So he's sort of reenacting out some of these songs. So when Alice is in the straitjacket and he's going, I got to get out of here, I got to get out of here thing, these two stagehands roll these giant fans at the front of the audience, and Chris Angel comes out of the ceiling upside down in the straitjacket, and they blow confetti over the audience with the wind. So you actually feel the wind blowing from to the back of the venue. So it's super cool.
Small venue too, right?
Yeah. So it was just, I don't know, it wasn't too loud. It was cool. I mean, I've seen so many Alice Cooper shows, I lose count, but like that was really cool to see something I've never seen before and a totally different setup. So I was
well, they added more. They added more shows. It's going to continue.
Yeah. And I hated I'm sorry, I should have said a spoiler before that, but yeah, it was super cool. That was my favorite part of the show. So yeah, Eddie Trunk set a couple people down from me. I saw that Kim Dracula dude I toured with. I saw him there. And Lita Ford was in front of me. And that's all I saw at the show as far as guest-wise or whatever.
Yeah, I'm still working on going to the No Doubt show. I'm not a massive fan, but I did see them on the Tragic Kingdom tour, and it was the Lunatics and Weezer opening, and this was really their
Lunatics, love them.
It was really cool. That's at Jones Beach in New York. This Sphere, I've never gone to a show there, so this would be my first one, and I think it'll be a fun one. I went to their experience. I wish I was a bigger fan. The video is on my channel. It is cool. I mean, they went through their collections and they found everything, her prom dress and every platinum album and every guitar played on every record. And they each collectively brought in their own memorabilia. Like I said, I wish I was a bigger fan. I did appreciate it. I mean, seeing it, but that Sphere is definitely the place here in town. Have you guys, either of you, been there yet?
No, but I want to go. I want to see a cool show there. So I'm waiting till somebody that I really would like to see, or I imagine it's going to be Kiss when they do their whole Avatar thing there, probably.
With no Kiss. The interesting thing about it is the 400 and 300 level seats, which normally would be nosebleeds, are considered good because you can see the entire screen. Because I was looking on StubHub at No Doubt. I still watch it. On the floor, it's cheaper because they say, well, you can't see the whole screen. I don't want to see the screen. I'd rather see the band. Personally, I'd rather be close to the band than see some AI screen. And they also say that a lot of people get vertigo, especially during that Wizard of Oz movie that when they show it, that you go up very steep, and that a lot of people say they need medical attention and have a hard time sitting up that high. So I don't know.
I wouldn't even be able to survive that. I got sick at 9 Inch Nails and had to go sit down.
Was it the strobe or just
the strobes and everything was fucking with me, and my social anxiety on top of it. I ruined our whole 9 Inch Nails show. We watched 2 songs and it's like, I can't stand here. This sucks.
Imagine being on an angle way up.
It was like we were on the side and then we were up high, and it just started fucking with me, and I was like, I don't like this band good enough to stay here this long, so I'm out. I've seen it already. I like 9 Inch Nails. I didn't mean to say it that way. I've already seen it.
Yeah, I think Metallica will be the biggest Sphere thing, and they're going to have an experience. Yeah, they're going to have an experience, and they'll have guests, and they do a good job of fan satisfaction. Let's see here. Yeah, they say it. Kathy's saying the 400 level seats are really steep. Something like vertigo, you don't know you have it until you experience it too. You know what I mean? You might go, oh, what's the big deal? I just go up to these seats. And the next thing you know, it's not courtside like showing at the basketball game. You're up in the rafters. Ministry is another band with crazy strobes. Strobes can be tough.
It's crazy. I was talking to the lady about this the other day when like going to shows. I'm like, the Alice show was like perfect for me, but like I can't do what some of my fans and stuff do. Like I can't go to concerts like that anymore. It's so weird for me. Like I used to go to shows like back in the day, but I haven't done that in so long. Like it's I don't know. it's people that go to these concerts and go to the very back rows and just they're
I
how you do it. It's crazy.
The strobes at the Nine Inch Nails concert was getting to me too. It was a bit much.
Yeah.
But
I agree.
I didn't walk out, but it definitely was a bit overwhelming. I was supposed to go to a concert Monday night, but our flight home got canceled and I got stuck in Dallas for like an extra, not a full day, but our original flight was supposed to leave at 10 a.m. It got canceled completely and we had to rebook landing at like 10 p.m. at LAX. There was nothing in Orange County. So I had tickets to an intimate show, like acoustic thing, in Fontana with the two of the singers of the band all doing an acoustic thing. And I was so pissed because I was really looking forward to it. It was like a unique thing they were doing. They were only playing 5 shows in SoCal, and this was the last night. It was the only one I could possibly go to.
Yeah,
I was watching you on. I told you I was getting all this stuff together for this auction, and I was watching.
You said you had questions.
Well, I was watching several of your shows and listening to, like on Saturday, it was just playing. It was on the Sean loop, and
where people like to be. It's a good zone to be in.
So I had a couple of questions. There was something, but we just said, I totally forgot I was going to ask you about. What were we just talking about?
Strobes,
concerts. Flight cancellation. Stuck in a hotel overlooking
something
grassy knoll.
Oh, you said you bought Nate Billy Idol tickets and he canceled or something. I don't know.
Yeah. So it was the Honda Center.
Yes.
And she wanted to see Billy Idol, and he was opening for Journey.
Mm-hmm.
So we bought tickets to go to that, and like literally the day before, I didn't hear he canceled, but like I go to look at the tickets, and suddenly it says Toto instead of Billy Idol. It says Toto, and I'm like, what the fuck? And I go up online. It said that he had gotten laryngitis or something and had to cancel, and Toto would be replacing him.
Toto was just hanging around.
She was so stoked to see Billy Idol. We still haven't seen Billy Idol. I mean, I've seen him, but
I haven't seen him play. I met someone mentioned Steve Stevens in the comments. And I met him at that download festival with the video where I'm trying to find where I'm totally drunk. But yeah, I didn't get to see it. I was so mad. We had to leave early. We had an early leave at download, and I had to miss Billy Idol. I was so pissed about that.
He does the Vegas residency quite a bit. Maybe you guys could go to that if he does it again. I think he is.
This was around 2005, and he had just put out a new record, and it was really cool. I liked it around the time. I don't remember what it was called, but it was like his comeback record. And Murder Dolls had covered White Wedding, so I went up and spoke to Steve Stevens, and he knew who we were and said he loved the cover of the song and thanked us.
I've met Steve, super nice guy. I went to some, as you know, he plays with my singer Frankie Perez. He was in that band with him, Deadland Ritual, and I went to NAMM, and they had a NAMM after party, and Steve played with Frankie, and so we all hung out afterwards. And nice guy, super nice.
I'm going to invite him one day when I'm doing White Wedding. I want him to come up and play that with us.
He lives here in Vegas.
I have all the people that know him. I just haven't picked out when to do that, because I would like to do that one day.
And yes, he is married to Jizzy Pearl's ex, Josie Pearl. That is.
I love his solo record too. The Atomic Playboys was awesome.
I saw an interesting tour that got announced today. Let's see if you guys have any interest in this odd tour. The headliner is Roxette.
The lady looked that up, and I was like, "What?" She said, "Roxette's
got the look."
Yeah, we sing that song to each other, so that's kind of our
singer of Roxette
is dead, right?
Has passed.
She has passed. She has since passed.
So it's the guy.
She no longer has the look.
No,
she's got a look.
But so this guy is now he's going to tour as Roxette. He's got a new female singer. Opening acts are Taylor Dane, which I've seen on these cruises.
just a game.
And then somebody that I
feel your body rock.
people
Let's
tuning in
keep going.
they didn't know they're going to get a Taylor Dade sing along today.
You're gonna get a copyright strike just from us doing.
Well,
that.
you're so close. Yeah.
I'm hoping you're going to say Milli Vanilli's the next act or the guy.
No, but I saw that too. It was rough. But it's somebody that I really like, Nick Lowe and Low Straitjackets, which is really great. If you haven't seen Nick Lowe, his big song is "Cruel to Be Kind." But Low Straitjackets is this amazing sort of surf band that wears luchador wrestling masks while they play. Really good. But I don't know if I could see fake rock set.
What was the big hit from that band Rockpile that he sang for? They had something about school.
I'm not sure.
Remember Rockpile? It was. Oh, hold on. I'll look it up. I can look it up while you. Let's see. Rockpile.
I would rather see. Someone said Samantha Fox. I would rather see Samantha Fox.
What's Rockpile is the name of the band. Hold on.
Somebody says here they love Steve Stevens' album with Michael Monroe. You know, I finally listened to that about a month ago for the first time because I never had it. And I thought it was okay.
Teacher.
Oh, yeah. That's funny. I totally forgot that. Now,
teach me love. That one.
Yeah, I totally forgot that. Wednesday, you talk about that Michael Monroe record. He told the story on my show. Basically, though, that was the record that they made, and then Steve Stevens took the songs from Vince Neil from that project, and Michael Monroe wasn't thrilled at the time.
He doesn't like he definitely doesn't make you want to go listen to it if you hear him talk about it. But
which record?
Jerusalem Slim.
Yeah, the band was called Jerusalem Slim.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know this one.
Yeah,
not
the best name. It's he explained it's a nickname for Jesus or whatever.
He wasn't thrilled though that they took the songs.
Yeah. But I listened to Vince Neil's album with Steve Stevens recently again just to check it out, and the music's really good. The lyrics are really bad.
The vocals got to be amazing, though, right?
The vocals he's good. Then I thought Vince was
That's strong. A long time ago. It's 90s.
Yeah.
Early 90s.
I thought Vince around Dr. Feelgood and his solo record and all that, he was probably like in his best shape and his voice sounded good. And
Wednesday, you're going to be on the Monsters of Rock cruise next year.
I am. I'm so excited. They just added Michael Monroe. Woo.
Yeah, they just added Michael Monroe.
Hell yeah.
Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to do that. Sorry. Turn off. Trying to turn off. God damn it. Walk away. Hold on.
Swallow it.
Encino Man soundtrack. You're invited, but your friend can't come.
I was just trying to add that song to my Spotify because I haven't heard it in so long. Teacher, and I ended up playing it. My bad.
I bet you they won't catch us. Yeah.
Who else on the cruise now? We got they haven't announced the full lineup yet, but they're starting they added Extreme, Michael Monroe. That's the two new ones they just added, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, hopefully it's going to get better.
Yeah, I'm excited to be my first cruise. It's out of LA, which is easier for me, and it's going to be fun. I got a feeling that the Shotgun Messiah dudes will get on it.
I agree with Billy here. Demolition 23 is my favorite Michael Monroe project. It's my favorite too.
It's my favorite thing.
Well, Hanoi is my favorite project,
right?
But I love that. I mean, his outside of Hanoi, definitely Demolition's better than his solo stuff.
I think so too. If you haven't heard it,
it is. It's better, but I do like his first solo. Not Faking It's a pretty good record.
Sure, you're not just pretending.
No, I think it's a really good
record.
You're not faking it. I'm not faking it. I'm not faking it.
If you guys want to see Vince Neil, you better get your tickets. I don't think we're going to see much Motley Crue. I think this is it. One more time around the block. I think this is it. And I know that sounds crazy. When they announced it's a farewell tour, you know they're coming back. when they're just quiet, you better worry. You guys get the vinyl repress of Demolition 23. I did not.
I did. Like blue vinyl.
That's cool though. Yeah, I think he promoted
When I
it
toured
when
with Michael in 2010, he had just put his solo band together, and we did the UK. We did like 2 weeks of shows there, and I got to see him play half that record every night. It was awesome. So I don't know that my fans really understood him, but I had a blast every night.
Yeah. Let's see here.
And when we toured with him, he had Dragon playing guitar for him. So it just had he was really kind of honing in that.
He's
Andy
a
McCoy
Backyard
vibe.
Babies, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, anyway, Wednesday will be on the next cruise, so you can take a look. A lot of fun. Oh, Sean, what's next on your channel? You said you're undecided.
Well, this is what I got ready to drop. Like actually uploaded, all ready to go. It's just a matter of me making it public. Exorcist 3 Horrors Hall Grounds.
Patrick
Ewing, and Fabio. And then part, I guess it would be part 3 of Growing Up, which is where you get to see some actual footage of me rocking, not only playing drums to master the puppets, but playing guitar and singing Anarchy in the UK. It's pretty funny.
The Motley Crue version or the Sex Pistols version?
Sex Pistols did a version. And then let's see. I thought that's not a Megadeth song. What are you talking about? Let's see what else. There's also I did a video. I got a collection video on the Terror Train masks, which I'm also going to be launching the sale of the serpent mask. So I've been holding on to that one because I know as soon as I put it up, the orders come flooding in, and I'm going to be busy. And then also another collection video. I'm sure you guys saw the pictures I posted of the Leatherface mask of me that kid did. I did a video of me and him with the mask and him talking about how he made it and all the stuff. And that thing's crazy. You guys see those pictures I posted?
Yes.
Someone sent it to me.
Little preview. I have it right there. You see?
Wow, look at that.
There it is. Little preview.
Sean, yeah.
Dude, it's creepy how much it looks like me. I mean, yeah, it's so that video's coming out, and I've been working on part 4 of the Growing Up videos, and got a lot of stuff coming. Just went out and shot some more for Fright Night 2. That's getting close to being done for the Blu-ray release, or the do we get to see the church with the confessional? Yes. It took me forever to find the interior of that church. The exterior is a different location. That's what held up that episode so long, was I was trying to find the interior of that church. The confessional is no longer there. It was built for the movie, but I'll show you where it was. And I stayed, me and Brian, when we went out filming, we stayed the night in the Near Dark motel because I'm doing Near Dark for the next 4K release of that. Actually, I did Near Dark. It's on my channel, but that was the one location I missed, and we stayed the night there.
Favorites, yeah.
We filmed at the Godspeed Motel. Dude, it looks exactly like it did in '87, and it was sketchy. Let me put it to this way. We both slept on top of the fucking covers with our clothes on because it was one of those, if I didn't need footage during the daytime, because it's out in the middle of nowhere, I was like, I was debating just, let's get the nighttime footage and bounce. But I'm like, nah, I want the footage when they open the door and it's daytime. And so we took one for the team. No bed bug bites that I know of.
Thank goodness, yeah.
But it was sketchy out. I mean, yeah, it was. I went into the thing. I said, "Oh yeah," because I wanted to reserve the room, right? So I go. We get there at like 10:30 at night. Dead quiet. It's out in the middle of nowhere. Pitch black. There's nothing around it. ring the bell. The person opens up, and I say, "Yeah, I have a reservation." They're like, "You have a reservation?" Like I'm crazy. like. First off, there's hardly anybody staying here, except for there's some people that are tenants that actually live there.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it was freaky.
I made Michelle stay at the hotel from vacation where they go skinny dipping. It wasn't terrible, but there was no other reason to stay in this place. A little small, kind of a dirty place, but it was cool to see it. Probably didn't need to spend the night.
So to answer your question, I still don't know which one I'm putting up first.
Well, it's one of those, and they're all good. So you just have to wait. And
no, I Sawyer Smoke. I did not go to the cement factory, but I actually went to the Rio Grande Central Station that set was based on. So
nice. Let's see here. I saw there's a new Exorcist movie coming out.
Mike Flanagan.
Yeah, is it Colin Jost's wife? I think is in it.
Oh yeah, Scarlett Johansson. Yeah.
I don't know if you guys are interested, but Michelle and I are addicted to Pop Culture Jeopardy on Netflix.
I haven't heard of it.
Colin Jost is the host, and it's fun to watch. And I kept hearing Johnny Gilbert's voice. He's been the announcer of Jeopardy for 4,000 episodes, and he's 98 years old. And when the show starts, Colin Jost goes, "Thank you, Johnny." And I'm thinking, there's no way this guy is there. So what he does is he records his part in a studio at home. And in the studio, the producer reads it. And then when they edit it, they put Johnny Gilbert's voice in and pretend that he's there. But he's the guy who goes, "This is Jeopardy." 98 years old. But it's fun to watch. Some of the pop culture is too new and too hip for me. Now that there's a show on every streaming service. I'm in season 4 of Eastbound and Down now. I had to take a break. I was a little depressed when he got the call to the majors and then he walked off the mound. I had to take a break. I was depressed. I'm hoping he comes back.
He faked his own death.
He faked his own death, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But
that was I told you that was the season I destroyed a hotel room. I was upset.
Mm-hmm. Was that the moment?
It was.
Mm-hmm. Right. I don't know, Sean, if you saw it last week, but Wednesday said that there was a moment in Eastbound and Down. He got so depressed he wrecked his hotel room.
I did.
Which part was it?
At the end of season 3, when everything just goes to hell.
It's been so long since I watched it when it was airing for the first.
Yeah,
so I don't remember. It's been a long time. I need to go back and rewatch it. That's one I need to make Nay watch. Like she loved Better Call Saul. She liked Breaking Bad, but she loved Better Call Saul.
I liked them both, but they were both really good.
But I don't. She's weird with comedies, man. I don't know if I show her clips all the time, like the fake fins and stuff like that. But but I don't know if she thinks that humor is as funny as us morons do. So
yeah, I can't get enough of that. I think season 4 is one of my favorites. Like the only guy that I
Eastbound and Down.
Yeah, well, Eastbound and Down is like in season 4 you'll see I don't know the actor's name, but he plays a guy named Guy Young, and I like him. Like I'm okay with him and Kenny Powers being. Let
me see who that was.
He was he was in The State. He was on this that show The State. I'm gonna dip my bowls in it. That guy. Remember that? I remember that was his quote.
Sean's looking it up. But
Ken Marino. Yeah,
yes,
that guy's funny. Ken Marino's his name.
He's funny.
He was on a show. Do you remember? Did you ever watch? Oh God, what was it? Was a spoof dating show. What was the
spoof what you're talking about? Yeah,
where he played I forgot what. Let me look it up.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about, but he plays a really good asshole.
What was that fucking show called?
A fake dating show.
Yeah.
I'm not sure I know it.
Something Burning Love, something. It was so funny. It had a lot of the guys from The State in it. And that one dude was so funny. He played a character named Blaze, and he would always go, "I'm just Blaze being Blaze." I just can't remember what the hell, as I've quoted that forever. Let's see.
Oh, so somebody put the quote in here. Stevie Janowski's one of his best quotes. Watch it, ass blood.
Burning Love. It was called Burning Love. Yeah, it's funny. It's really funny if you ever. It's like a spoof on like The Bachelor kind of thing.
It's hard for me to watch some of these shows, and like if when Michelle's she's studying, she's out of the room. When she comes in the room, I'm like, she's gonna walk in at the most awkward scene, like Steve dressed like a geisha or something, and then I have to try to explain it. So you never know what moment you're gonna walk in on a show like that.
Yeah,
happens with me.
Remember at
when I'm watching porn, and I'm like, I'm
Porn
trying
could be
to
like that,
explain
too.
why I'm jerking off to that particular scene. Yeah. Anyway,
At the end of season 3, Janowski shaves his head and gives the Freddy Krueger glove.
The gloves is amazing. Actually, one of the things I loved is he's going to fight the little guy, Deep Roy, and then the other guy has a pair of scissors, and he's clipping, and whoa, don't use those scissors.
Yeah, Deep Roy.
Deep Roy is funny too because he was Yoda's stand-in on The Empire Strikes Back. He does convention signing Yoda, but there is a line in the show where he tells him, you're a little Ewok, and he goes, no, fuck you, I'm Yoda. And it was definitely true. Yeah,
he tells him to follow the yellow brick road home. He goes, no, I'm Yoda. And he always carries 2 mustaches, which is great.
You never know when you're going to need it.
I used to always carry a fake mustache in my pocket just because of that show. That's how much of a fan I am.
I've been enjoying it. I think I'll do Vice Principals next.
But I think that show is awesome too.
Yeah,
it's my least favorite of the 3, but I know we talked about this before. You said you like it second best, but I didn't think it was quite as good as Gemstones.
I just didn't like all the seasons of Gemstones. I think there's like 4 or 5 now, right? There's like a couple I didn't like. I liked the first season, and the last season was great. But yeah, I don't know. Vice Principal's only 2, so it's not a whole lot to. They didn't have a whole lot
right
to,
there. That tells you there wasn't a demand for more.
I mean, but him and that Walton Goggins guy are pretty. Yeah. They're pretty good. Like their banter back and forth is some of the best cut downs you'll ever hear.
Yeah. Some shows scare me when they have so many episodes, and then you're going to go binge a show that has 9 or 10 seasons already.
It
can be tough.
May and I blazed through Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul, like with the entire both of them in a month.
Yeah,
and with all the traveling we do, we were able to.
And those are long shows. Yeah, those aren't 30-minute shows.
We binged Better Call Saul, but I watched Breaking Bad. I started getting into it the last season when it was live, and I think I may have told you guys we were playing a show, the season finale, and I told the audience, I was like, if anybody ruins Breaking Bad for me, I was like, I'll stop playing.
It's like one guy that's there not to see you, wants to see the next one.
I went on early so I could be done early to watch that show. I was obsessed with it. It was so good.
What'd you think
of the last 3 episodes where I was just it was so good.
What'd you think of El Camino?
I didn't watch it. I haven't watched it.
Are you serious?
I'm serious.
I only did Breaking Bad. I haven't done the other 2.
Well, El Camino is literally another episode of Breaking Bad.
Yes, that was on my list. I was touring and I forgot about it, but that was something
you
that
need
we
to
were
watch
watch.
El Camino.
And so there's 2 funny things about that. You reminded me to watch that, and yesterday I went and got coffee, and there was a new El Camino car, and I went, "Oh my God, there's a new version of what is the name of that car?" And I could not think about it, think of it to save my life, and you just told me what it is.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely. It's just like a cool wrap up of the Jesse character, really.
Yeah, I need to see it. I literally forgot about it till you said it. I didn't watch it.
And I also think it was the very final performance of what's the actor's name? Why is it escaping me?
Oh yeah.
Played Max Cherry and Jackie Brown, Alligator.
Robert Forster.
Robert
Oh,
Forster.
that guy. Yeah.
Great character actor.
In fact, I saw a recent interview with Vince Gilligan, the creator, where he said that he didn't know that because he died so soon after that he didn't think he ever got a chance to see it, and that he talked to somebody that had told him that he had got a chance to see El Camino right before he died, like literally like 2 days before. Oh,
yeah, very cool. Yeah, great.
Yeah, I got this. You know those character posters they made for each character for Jackie Brown?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
The teasers. I have the Max Cherry one signed by him. Like he wrote out, I can't remember what he wrote, but he wrote out something really cool and signed it. He was so stoked when I brought that. He was doing a signing at a Fangoria convention right after that movie came out. I can't remember what he was there for. He was promoting some really bad horror movie. And when I pulled that poster out, he got really stoked. And it's one of those posters that's in my friggin' 1,000 poster collection. You know, I'd love to put it up sometime. I should.
They used to do a convention in Vegas called the VSDA, the Video Software Dealers Association, and one section would be the adult section. And it was all home video, VHS.
Yeah.
And I remember the amount of crazy people I met that year. Robert Forster was promoting Jackie Brown on VHS. Hilary Duff was promoting she was a little kid, was promoting some movie with Kathy Moriarty. And then every year you would see Russ Meyer and you would see Ernest, Jim Varney, and Evil Knievel. I mean, it was the amount of people, and it was Jet Li, and it was free to meet them. And it wasn't like this craziness like a convention is now. I mean, not many people even, were caring about Robert Forster, but I met so many people at that convention who are, past now. And it's crazy. Now, if there was a convention with any celebrity, you'd have 20 million people out with their cell phones, and, it would be a different thing. Let's see here. Breaking Bad, Saul, and SOA are favorites. I never watched Sons of Anarchy. I saw some of it.
I tried.
That's the lady's favorite show. I watched it with her. I watched the whole series.
I couldn't get past Hunnam's bad acting.
The accent.
I did. You know what was weird? She told me I needed to get through the first season and like once I got in, like by the second, third season, I started getting into it, and then by the end, I was hooked on it. I was into it. I didn't like it anywhere like I did Breaking Bad. That's her like favorite show. But yeah, there's some crazy stuff in it. Katie Seagal is amazing in it. That's why I kept watching it. She was the best part of it.
We're doing say again.
Didn't she cancel?
Oh, I don't think so. Maybe.
Man, I was going to bring my Silent Rage VHS for her to sign.
I don't know. Did she cancel? I don't remember. Somebody canceled. No, Gina Davis did.
Gina Davis and Juliette Lewis. It's funny. It says canceled due to work, and then it says Butch Patrick canceled due to work. Is he working on his car? I mean,
no.
Could he not get
the Dracula?
He couldn't get the shift off.
A second shift at the Tasty Freeze.
He's working on he's putting a new handle on his drawer that he sleeps in.
Yeah, I don't think he's doing it. I don't think he's in an Oscar-worthy movie. We're having a Harry Potter marathon here around the house. We're trying to get through them all.
I've never made it through that movie. I tried. Didn't do it.
Nate tried to get me to watch them. I think we got through like maybe 3 or 4. And I was just like, they were kind of fun, but like I'd never watch them again. I'm not that interested.
Yeah.
I'm too in, and I'll be honest, I've seen these 2 before years ago and I fell asleep. But I'm trying to get through it. Michelle loves it. And Sean and I were communicating about the Harry Potter products that you can go and try. And we did all go and do the, what was it called? Cinnabon.
Yeah, I don't think I said it here. I told you, but yeah, we had the drink and we had the cinnamon roll. The drink was terrible.
Mhm.
which is the most disappointing because my favorite thing is the butterbeer drink at Universal.
Yep.
And then the cinnamon roll just tasted like a cinnamon roll with the gold stuff on it. I didn't taste it anything different.
Yeah,
And
I'm
we
not
went,
sure.
we
I
drove
tasted-
really far to get those.
Did you taste butterbeer on ours? Michelle says we did. Maybe they slabbed it on better on our day, but it
There was a
wasn't.
lot.
I
There
have
was
to
a
go to the
lot.
little boys' room. I'll be back.
All right. The drink tasted like bubble gum or something. It didn't taste like anything like butterbeer. It was bad.
It tasted really odd. It was like a weird milk.
Yeah,
Was it
right.
good?
It was like milk with a weird off taste. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
But I may go straight to friggin' I wonder how late Krispy Kreme is open. I want to try them donuts.
the He-Man donuts. Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
I think Walmart should sell them too. They usually have the display of the seasonal
I
characters.
didn't see them today.
No, we'll have to go check.
Let's see. Oh, they're open to 10 p.m. By my house. They have a giant Krispy Kremes near us.
I don't know if we have one nearby. We must, but it does look good to try. I agree.
And it's
I'm
right next
surprised.
to the Dairy Queen. I already tried the Fruity Pebble shake.
What'd you think?
I mean, it's literally a cereal milk flavored like stuff they put in vanilla ice cream with actual Fruity Pebbles. So it's nothing special, but I love all those things. So I was like, it's good. I wouldn't get it again.
It was good to do one.
If I'm gonna go to Dairy Queen, I'd rather get like a regular Blizzard of some sort. Like my favorite that they took off the menu, but I read online that some places will still make it, and I kind of seems like whoever is working that day, I get the yes and no. Is the banana split Blizzard is my favorite.
That sounds good. I like banana splits.
Yeah, it's basically banana, pineapple, strawberry, all just mixed in,
We went to Sonic in the middle of the night the other night. Maybe it was after visiting a dispensary, and I had a banana milkshake. Have you ever had the Sonic banana milkshake?
No.
Pretty good. Pretty.
We
Wednesday,
don't
you
have a
don't like
Sonic
banana.
here. We don't really. I don't think I've really even really been to Sonic that much.
There's one right by my
My daughter
house.
worked there years and years and years ago. Like her first job was at Sonic.
I don't
It's
ever
good.
really go there because I don't think their food is any good, and
No.
their ice cream is okay. I'll get if I want ice cream, I'll go to Dairy Queen or I'll go somewhere like that. But the one thing that Sonic has I do like is those I forgot what they call them, but it's basically like the where they mix the vanilla ice cream in with the slushy. Like
Mr.
so-
Misty's.
yeah, those are good. Like I get
Yeah.
a cherry one with vanilla ice cream. That's good.
Yeah. I told you I've been making acai bowls at home. That's been my alternate ice cream for me. 'Cause
Acai bowls.
I go
That
Saich. Remember
that
on
is the
Penny
opposite
Power
of-
when the Russian baseball player he comes in, he goes Saich.
Yeah, that guy's rad.
He's awesome.
Great. Yeah. Let's see here. Chili
I can't
cheese.
believe none of those places like Dairy Queen or anything like that hasn't done a Harry Potter thing to do like a butterbeard flavor shake or something.
Not
Get on it,
shocked.
people.
Yeah, that's we. So
I just
to
bought
do-
my Horror Nights tickets already. I'm ready.
and all you know is Sinners, but you're still, or do you know more?
I know everything already.
Oh, you
Yeah,
do.
I think I
Yeah.
heard what it all is too.
Yeah.
How do you guys
know
have
people.
such a word to the world? Well, when the show ends, you could tell me.
Man, we live in
I-
the
I-
city, man.
I mean, I
we
could,
work
but
late hours.
Yeah. Well, now I got to wrap it up so I can find out. I'm excited. Do you guys think it's a good lineup?
yeah.
I don't remember what it was, and I'm not.
I
gonna
gotta
be
pee.
here, so.
I'll be right back.
All
I'm
right.
not going to be
You made
here.
me want to
so
pee. Talking about peeing.
Yeah.
I'm going to be gone. I'm going to be gone.
Yeah, you're going to be on the road. I'm anxious. Rumor is that there's going to be an Ozzy Osbourne house. Have you heard that?
I didn't hear that. I don't remember, but then it kind of sounds familiar. I don't know. I feel like I
Well-
heard something about Leatherface, Chainsaw.
Sean yelled something, but
Uh,
he said maybe. Sean has a direct in.
I heard they were doing the movie The Stuff.
I hope
thing.
so. I can only hope so.
Speaking of, I told you when you're at your grocery store, here's Wednesday's conspiracy thing. Notice how much ice cream in the freezers at your stores don't say ice cream anymore. It doesn't even melt the way it's supposed to. It just says frozen dairy treat. You're eating the stuff. It's the stuff.
Yeah. I do you have a replica stuff? I should have bought. I never bought one.
I want
gotta
it.
get one.
I need it. I
Yeah.
need one of those. Here's I'm putting it out there. My bounty.
Replica stuff. It's like a little container with this white.
Yeah, I
substance.
saw somewhere was selling it. They always see them at the conventions. I just don't have one yet. I need it.
Yeah.
I need that. I need a basket case. And I
You have
need
the
a
stuff
gate.
now?
And I need a
Sean,
gate.
do you have the
ticket.
stuff at home?
Yeah, I've
Of
got
course
the
he
real
does.
one. Yeah, of course.
He's got
Yeah,
the real one.
I had a feeling you did.
Got it. It's directed from Larry Cohen, the director.
Yeah, the great late Larry Cohen. All right, let's see here. Well, we'll
That's a really weird, cool movie.
Garrett Morris.
yeah, Garrett Morris and the stuff. Larry Cohen.
What's the guy? What's the
Stuff
main guy? The cop guy or the guy that's investigating it? That's the really bad actor. What's his name in that movie?
His name in the movie or the actor's name?
The actor's name. What's his name?
I mean, look it up. I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't remember that one. Let's see here.
He's
Maybe
in
you're
something
just-
else too that I was watching recently. I'm like, oh man, that guy's in that. I want to see if he's as bad as he was in the stuff.
Let's see.
He's the guy where the guy goes, he goes, you can't be as stupid as you look. He goes, oh, I
What's
am
up?
as stupid as I look.
Well, it's
That
not
guy.
Michael Moriarty, the lead, because he's a good actor.
Yeah.
Well, he's not. He's challenged in that movie.
Is he older?
No, he's a young guy. He's like the cop or whatever that's investigating the stuff.
I can't think of it. Classically Deceased is going to tell us all the mazes for. So if you want to be surprised, turn away.
All right.
He says he hears Sinners, Ozzy, Killer Clowns from Outer Space,
I heard that.
Hellraiser,
Heard that.
Hollywood Harry meets Jack the Clown, Evil Dead Burn, Stranger Things, and Kill Cenera. It's a Quinceañera, I think that's what
That's John
supposed to be.
Cena's movie.
I think it's Spanish, is my guess.
Yeah.
Have you guys heard the same names?
Maybe.
I feel like
Yeah.
I've heard this, but I don't know.
I
Horror
mean,
Nights
there's
is
a- there-
not really
you
my
know,
thing.
I'm not supposed to say shit.
Right. Yeah, no,
And
I get it.
I know people involved. I get in trouble.
Yeah.
I
think
I
it-
don't know anything. I feel like
I don't
I've
know
heard all
anybody.
this.
But I think if that's the lineup, I think that's fun.
Yeah, it
More
sounds
fun
okay.
than was last year. Last year I stayed home.
I didn't go. I don't go to those. She goes every year,
I go every year, man.
but I'm gone all of October.
It starts
Yeah.
in September, early September.
I'm gone most of September.
Did you see that Disney World is starting their Halloween in early August? I mean, it's insane. The Mickey Not So Scary Party starts in August. I mean, they're going to get every dollar they can.
I love it.
Yeah.
Let's expand Halloween. I'm good with that.
I'm okay
cool
with it too.
I'm
be
saying
a
we do
longer
Halloween from July to December.
Hmm I think
What are
it
you
could
guys
be a longer
doing for
season.
Halloween this year? What's your Halloween plans? You got plans already?
know. I always stay home and we do the whole thing, decorate and pass out candy and all that. We go crazy. It was a hell of an effort last year, so I don't know. I don't know if I want to deal with that again.
We don't
I'm
live in a
playing
nice
Denver,
neighborhood.
Colorado on Halloween night.
There's no trick or treating in my place. I did go to Universal Horror Nights on Halloween once, and you would think that'd be the worst day to go. It was great because people who wanted to go had already gone, and they were off at Halloween parties and events, and the park was pretty empty. It was actually a fun way to get on everything. But we
I
have
think
to
what
see.
I'm going to do this year, I think I'm going to play Halloween night, and I think I'm going to take the earliest flight I can the following morning back to Los Angeles so I can see Manson's Antichrist show here at the Wiltern because he's doing 2 nights there. Because I want to see that, and I can get back in time while the band drives the bus back. I can get home and
Got to get
be
back
ready
in
for
time.
them. Be ready for them to drop everything off at the house.
Are tickets on sale for that yet?
It's sold out instantly, but I think, yeah.
Wednesday, are you making an announcement next Wednesday?
2 announcements next week.
I'll
All right.
trade you Wednesday.
What's that?
Monster Palooza tickets for Manson.
Yeah,
I know
I
you
don't
know
even-
people.
Yeah, I think that show is going to be impossible to get anybody to because it's a tiny show, and it's sold out instantly, and it's only a Los Angeles show. So
What nights is it?
It's Halloween night and November 1st.
Well, let me see if I can get tickets for November 1st. I mean, obviously, pay through the nose, but
Yeah.
6 shows this weekend.
Last week, somebody said they heard that Johnny Monaco was joining the Smithereens, the band Smithereens. So I called Johnny and I said,
Did the
Johnny,
singer of that die?
He did die, yes. He was very overweight. I said, Johnny, are you in the Smithereens? That was the rumor on the show. And he said, he basically said, well, what are the hours? No one's told me, but I'm ready if you need me. And that was the end of the conversation. So
I saw
those
them
who were
play
concerned.
at Chiller. They played at Chiller one year.
Smithereens did?
Yeah.
They're an East Coast band, I think. So let's see. I wish Disneyland would bring back Not So Scary. I agree. I think it would be good to have it in California as well. I don't know, Sean, if you were the one who said it, but someone was saying that a lot of these Disney events, they're scaling down on what they do. The prices are going up, but the decorations are sort of, snacks and things have become a little less. Georgia's going to come see you Wednesday on Halloween. So she will be there.
It's going to be a good show. It's going to be a super cool show. My VIPs, half of those are already sold out, which is crazy that I don't normally sell my VIPs that quick. I do good on them, but I don't usually sell them that quick. So people are ahead on that.
Yeah,
so.
Waiting for H50 tickets to go on sale. We want one last drink with Tom Atkins. I got to go out the bank. Listen, that 28 show is scary.
I was talking to Tom about it this weekend, and he's looking forward to it.
Yeah.
I mean, he wants to do it. I still don't have anything locked in for H50. It's kind. Unfortunately, that's kind of out of my hands. I mean, I help organize it and everything, but it's really Trancas. It's their, it's their property. I can't do anything without their permission. And I've talked to them, like I said to Ryan Freeman recently, I go, dude, we need to get moving on this. If we're going to do it, it's going to be here before you know it.
Yeah.
So as of right now, I mean, I'm just waiting, I bought the domain like a few years back just to grab it, whatever it was. I don't even remember what it was that I bought, but it was like Halloween 50 or something, or Halloween50.com. I don't remember, something like that. It was one of those, because I knew somebody was going to buy it and be a dick. Every year that happens, or every 5 years. But yeah, we'll see. I was talking to some other fans this weekend about it, and everybody's just like, this is everybody's kind of looking at it like there's a lot of people that may not be around for a 55, that this is probably like the last hurrah.
Because you guys don't believe in science.
Yeah.
Some people will be appearing at Forest Lawn. I mean,
I'm telling you, you think Dick Warlock's going out like that? No way. He's going to have that brain chip, Elon Musk chip. He'll be around for Halloween.
Sean, who's older,
68.
Dick Warlock or Tom Atkins?
Tom Atkins.
Yeah, okay. Is Tom in it?
By like 10 years.
Wow. Well, he looks good.
Yeah, so the ones that are getting up there, Tom Atkins, Nick Castle, Dick Warlock, they're all getting up there.
John
I hate
Tommy
to say
Wallace.
it, but Dick Warlock's going to leave a great tombstone.
Here lies Dick.
I mean, it's just going to look cool. Like you're in a graveyard and you come across Dick Warlock, you're going to be like, whoa.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's worth a picture whether you know him or not.
It'd be. I mean, the last thing I ever want to think about is losing Nick Castle or Tom Ack, any of those guys. I love all those guys, but if and when Nick goes, he should be buried in the Sierra Madre Cemetery, where he stole Judith Meyer's grave.
Mm-hmm.
That way, forever, fans can go visit that location and see his tombstone at the same time.
Have you mentioned it to him before?
You should text it
Not
to him
exactly
right now.
something I feel like comfortable bringing up, but
he's got a good sense of humor. I think he's going to say no, but
you never know. He might. That's a good idea. He might. He's a fun guy. He might be like, that'd be kind of neat.
Sean, have you did a
be buried right where fucking Judith Myers was?
Have you did a stuff video, Sean?
No.
Okay.
I couldn't even tell you who the fucking cop was. I'm going to tell you the stuff video.
I'm just trying to think, like in the beginning when the stuff's coming out of the ground, that'd be a cool place to be buried too.
Where was that shot? I don't even know.
I don't know. That's why I'm asking you. These are the questions.
Is that a New York movie?
It's probably a New York thing because Larry Cohen was New York. Cue the winged monster.
There was a question I had for you. Someone brought me a Halloween 3 witch mask, and I was watching your video where you were going through your mask, and I have the Trick or Treat Studio mask, but the one I have someone brought me is older. What I was going to ask you is that witch mask, and I've got it in a case I can't get to right now, or I would just look at it. The hood removes off of it. Was there a certain series that had one that had a removable hood off of the witch? I feel like that was the one you had there.
The hood doesn't come off. It's attached to the mask, but I mean, it could have come off, because
it's like the one from Trick or Treat Studio is attached to it. It won't come off. This one, I don't know if it was meant to come off, but
it might have just came off because it was glued. So there's a good chance it just came off.
I think it's an older one. You can tell the hood is different than the hood on the new one I have. Like it looks old.
If I looked at it in person, I could tell you if it's a real legit there was a lot of repros. I mean, my company made an exact replica too. I could tell if it was one of ours.
But I said I was watching your video, and when I saw you holding it, I was like, that looks like the same material, but it just because it looked older. I don't know, but I can't get to it. But I will get to it, and I'll send you a picture.
Here's a little information about the stuff. Stuff was filmed in New Paltz, New York City, and Los Angeles. A place called the Mohonk Mountain House, where I stayed as a kid. My family would visit the Mohonk Mountain House. That was notably used as Colonel Malcolm Spear's headquarters in the film. And early appearance by Mira Sorvino, uncredited. She comes to visit her father, Paul Sorvino, on the set and was used as an extra. Also, Patrick Dempsey was a underground stuff buyer #2, uncredited in one of his first roles. And originally, they wanted the part of Garrett Morris to be played by Arsenio Hall. But
that would have been great.
But they thought that Garrett Morris was well known at the time and put for him. We were talking about ages. Nick Castle, I think, is a little bit older than John Carpenter, yet he looks like he's 30 years younger than John Carpenter. Has really gotten old looking, at least. When I see him, I'm like, I don't know how much longer he's got, because when you think about Tommy Lee Wallace and John and Nick making a record together, John definitely has aged. I at some point I'm going to have to pay the crazy money and put him on some of my stuff before it's over. Do you think they'll show Halloween at Hollywood Forever when John Carpenter dies? I think it's up to Trancas. Probably the same problem. It would be nice.
They had a drone show over the Hollywood Cemetery for He-Man. I didn't even know it.
What, a drone show?
Yeah, and it's one of the biggest drone shows, and I missed it.
Well,
there's shit happens here all the time, and I find out like the day after. I'm like, ugh.
Have you ever been to the Winchester Mystery House? They do a Halloween Fright Night.
I've been to the Mystery House. I haven't been to any special events there. Long time ago. I think it was 20 years ago I was there.
A long time ago. Anyway, we've been going over 2 hours. We should probably wrap it up so we can get some treats that will make us all.
Yeah, those donuts have gone already. They
Sean
passed.
Clark's channel is called. Are they really?
Like, did they pass?
Sean Clark's channel, Malfunction. Look up Sean Clark and check out his videos. Currently, the Orange County series is the newest, but he told you some of the cool stuff that's coming up, including Exorcist 3. Wednesday has a big announcement next Wednesday. And
Monday is the first big announcement. And then Wednesday is the second big announcement.
All right. Well, officialwednesday13.com for all your latest news on Wednesday. Michelle just in. There's a Krispy Kreme not too far from us. I guess we're going.
So I guess the Krispy Kreme here in Burbank is one of the only Krispy Kremes. Like, because I texted Shooter and they went, "Oh my God, where'd you get this?" Like, I didn't know they weren't everywhere. So I guess that was a good.
Where is he located?
He's not far. He lives. He's in Burbank.
Oh, he can make it though. He's in California.
Yeah. He went and got it. Apparently there's if you buy the whole thing, you get a whole case that has the actual Masters of the Universe artwork on it. So
That's what we need.
she dropped the ball on it. I hit her already.
I'm expecting to get a text from Shooter also asking for passes.
Yeah.
I got to get that costume, the Cringer costume, so we can get in. Anyway, official Wednesday 13. Join us for the auction. This is the last reminder. It's on Sunday. The link's in the description. Lots of cool stuff. We've been adding stuff. Michelle's been adding stuff constantly. And
Yes, thank you, Michelle.
Yeah, it's going to be some cool stuff. And then my channel has some new videos. Tonight, we'll put a video out for members only that'll go public on Friday, which is my tour of Woodstock, which was really cool. Woodstock's a really cool place to visit if you're ever in the area. And if you can't make it, you can always visit through me. I just did a video about Lucille Ball's hometown and grave, and that was fun too. Check it all out, and hopefully we'll be back very soon. And
until then, let there be fright.
I love it. That's a great show.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
And we'll see you next time.
Just wanna waste some time with you.